User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Hey,
Yeah.
was it your big wow?
Wait.
It's fine. There you go, Mike.
Wait, see?
I'm brain dead, so don't worry about it.
Okay. Wait, I wonder if I can change my black hair for this color as well.
It doesn't do the animation anymore. That's interesting. I had no HUD though. No crosshair.
Oh yeah, none of us have the crosshair in the one anymore.
And that's how I was mostly blind firing with this thing.
That was just me typing.
Yeah, you can still do it, you just have to walk the traces into the target.
I'm carrying a calculator. Okay, look. This isn't very good at maths, okay? I still need the help of a calculator from time to time. Exactly. What was Shepard's line? Coin toss?
Sure, if you have a coin handy, because I don't.
Grenade.
I do. It's an ink. Yep.
I mean, if it landed on my side up, I was going to say winner gets a pick, right? Which one would be likely again?
Oh dear, 1 second. Hey God.
What?
Oh,
Sensing they start. God damn it.
I see them like 50 feet in the air. Give me a second.
I don't know. I did nothing.
I had to keep on all G.
Also, I think you're set to whispering. No, I'm not. I'm on yelling. You're on yelling? Yes.
My Arma volume just really loud?
Possibly.
That's a little loud.
leader.
Sitting... Yeah, sitting here. Just touch my button, just join the group.
You might have to stand up.
Yeah, 1 second.
Good check on 40.
Come on, you fuck. I'm not sure if anyone else, but I am running a sniper skill as well as the radio.
Should be good at
I don't see anyone with a Marksman rifle, but I could be wrong.
I don't believe standard. Oh, you got
Rin's
super
medical.
bazooka, hell yeah. Rin's medical as per usual, Jack's heavy machine gun as per usual.
Wow, as per usual, are you stereotyping me? How dare.
Yes.
Not a stereotype if it's technically true.
I'll flood your butt with morphine.
So on the topic of stereotypes,
There you go, Jack. Jack, good Jack.
me and Mac were having a conversation earlier about like alcohol consumption per capita.
Oh yeah.
Guess where Ireland is? Like 11.
Until it comes to this,
yeah,
guys,
King.
you're my second in command.
Okay, good. My scope is working.
Wait, that thing has a scope?
Yep.
Yeah, only 11.
Here, take a look.
Oh, it's a fucking, like one of the vanilla ones.
Yeah, one of the 2Ds.
Oh goddammit, all my ammo dropped.
Yep.
It's possible that you'll bust.
That's my specific.
I also had it lately
Out of my
that
backpack.
the HUD
scope
didn't
actually
activate,
accurate?
but I still had the all specs and everything. So you
Yeah,
have
it
the
does.
all specs?
It does. It's just-
Yeah, then your armor is
Right line, we're set up on 5-0. What is that, 6-0?
Except they want on the
Got it.
I mean, I first just
Yeah.
tell them everything works, so.
good.
Say
Yeah,
again?
literally, everything's 100%.
Yeah, then it's working. You just don't have the hard readout.
This
You'll
are,
get it back
uh,
next respawn.
What's guard frequency?
motion blur?
Let me go see my kid.
Wait, who? Who's
Chuck,
marked
do you
as
want your attack now to be 6-0?
Buzz lead?
I normally do 5-5.
Buzz, isn't it?
5-5-6-0.
Yes.
5-5.
Got it. Hawks just set. Where's Hawks? Oh, you're right in front of me. Just set your long range for 5-5 so you can communicate with Shepard.
I actually get to rock out with my bra out this time.
Wait, a woman who's happy to wear a bra?
I mean, it beats having to wear chunky ass, sweaty ass armor.
That is true.
Although it does give me a nice ass.
What, the fucking bra or the armor?
Yes.
Got it. I'll take your word for it.
Well, the Dowie man is slamming his head against the table.
What's short range?
Sorry, short range is 1-1.
Command, this is Vindic, so I believe everyone is gathered and ready for briefing at this time.
Zarin, did you hear that?
What?
That's what I thought. Hop back in, you
No.
motherfucker. Short range 1-1-3.
103.
Alrighty.
Is everything alright, guys?
Yep, it's... I think luckily the server settings are going to save me this time. Because otherwise there'd be combat deafness would be a concern. But yeah, we should be good. Server is overriding that.
Server settings seem to be overriding everything.
Yep. So, heavy weapon thing, you're going to be really fast. And sister armor is probably going to be problematic, but I think it's a good trade-off for not having combat deafness. Alrighty. Today's mission is pretty simple. We got 2 fortified hills to the east. Command wants those hills in our control.
Roger.
So it is your job to go to go recapture those hills and hold them against any enemy counterattacks. Main objectives are going to be today to capture Hill 881 North and 881 South before holding the last captured hill against any possible enemy counterattacks. Beyond that, other objectives are all secondary. Whichever hill you capture last will be yours to keep. Whichever hill you capture first, friendly forces will be moving in to help fortify that. The orcs are going to be expecting an attack and will likely have fortified their position with mines, artillery, bunkers, traps, anti-air, and pretty much anything else you can probably think of. Alongside the base artillery and your aircraft, long-range marauder bombers from an airfield outside of the enemy east range have been requisitioned to provide you support. Due to the range they're flying from and their limited number, they're going to be available less often than the base artillery and should be used sparingly. Those are translated as arc-light strikes. And finally, the orcs still maintain their air power and may attempt airstrikes with their rotary and fixed-wing aircraft. Outside of that, are there any questions?
I think you just answered one of mine and Hoxton's questions. The RTO slot gets the SOG artillery support called in button. Right?
Yep.
Got it. Right, Hox, that's got to be your job as well as talking to Shepard.
How
Just make sure you give me accurate coordinates.
how are our reinserts going to be working today?
I will set up a teleport pole. It'll teleport you some distance behind the front line wherever you guys set up.
Got it. So I just basically mark a point, you put the pole.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Can we expect enemy QRF while we're attacking these hills?
Quite likely, yes.
Okay. Are there any... Can I put the LZ anywhere, or are there certain places that you're going to tell me no?
Most of the time, I'm just going to have it some distance behind the rest of the group.
Okay. Everything seems pretty self-explanatory to me, so does anyone else have any questions currently?
Hayes was wondering if they could bring EOD to Port Defusal.
Zapper, I've got that.
Okay.
Then that's a no.
Pretty much anything in their arsenal. So looted armored vehicles, their own stuff, infantry, aircraft, pretty much anything.
So should I expect to go dueling against other heavy bolters?
Probably not.
Okay.
They're going to be dealing with, big shooters and stuff like that, but not heavy bolters.
Okay, cool.
How much of...
So I'm assuming when you say nothing on, everything in the arsenal, nothing... I would assume you would tell us if it extended to shit like Gargants or any super heavy units.
Yeah, they may have some, Stompas and looted knights in their arsenal, but it is unlikely because they're not exactly easy to get through the jungle.
God.
Now, if they do show up, you should be able to see them from some distance away.
Final question from me, at least. Can we expect our own looted assets to be used against us in this?
Quite possible, yes.
I see. Do we have any idea what those looted assets may be, in terms of weight?
At the moment, negative. So far, all we've seen the orcs really use is our allied, NLA tanks, PT-76s and the like, that they have then strapped stuff onto and then manned.
Okay.
Right. Any other questions?
Nope.
Okay then. Right. I'm gonna be honest, there's not really much planning I can do around drawn a line on the map, and I will be remarking that with a proper LZ. Are there any questions about OSL plan currently?
Now,
You guys do suffered enough with the artillery's artillery.
Yes.
Finally, I assume that you're in command.
Yes.
Yeah, we tossed a coin.
I'm currently set up for ground attack, bombs, nape, and rockets. Do you want me to change any of that?
Hey, there's it.
physics.
That sounds perfect to me, so...
Okay. Any air-to-air will be purely by the guns, so... Good luck with
Okay,
that.
then. Best of luck with that, honestly.
Hopefully it'll only go bird.
I may just come over and have a look at you on the jet just to see what you got. So I know what the hell I'm calling in.
Yeah, I got two 750 napes. Right now I've got 17-pound HE rockets, and then I've got 6 500-pound snake eyes. Although I might swap those to something else, depending on their drop pattern if I'm not accurate enough with them.
Well, the snake eyes again?
Retarded bombs.
Yeah, they are. That is the official term. He's not being offensive.
They're kind of dumb, though.
Yeah, they have pop-up pens that retard their drops, so you can use them at low altitude because they slow down to let the aircraft get clear, as opposed to just free fall slicks.
Actually, does anyone in the guard have the mine dispensers?
That'll take some.
Could potentially
Possibly,
put
yeah.
those outside the second hill after we capture it.
I will admit, I don't know how the artillery thing...
That way you can just place it. Yeah, that way you can just place it. Have it.
Yeah, I select something, click on it, the extend its radius, and then it just hits.
Okay.
It's pretty just, it's just straight up point click kind of thing.
I only just noticed the
well,
update
you
on
can-
the top of the screen. That's really nice.
Gotcha. Well, the only, at least preordained fire missions I'm going to be
Insanely good,
marking on the
thank
map
you.
are going to be little boxes before we
I
move
don't
into
know if that was
places.
just an
What
updated thing
I've got
with.
for artillery is illumination.
I think it might have been an
high
update
explosive
thing.
chemical
It's like actually showing the squad
fragments,
markers at a distance rather than just using the
and for air
UIs.
support for artillery, I've got high
Yeah, I love that.
with jet.
Well,
Let's see.
Transport options, because it doesn't list any units, and there's you won't really recommend.
Airburst doesn't have an opinion.
Yeah, based on where the module is, over there,
Hey, Vix.
I've only got access on the support and illumination round.
Okay, then. Well, I want you to, when we get down there, or whatever it is, to start laying down fire on the east side of Hill 881 North.
I have
Buffalo it up as much as you can before. Not use, as you don't have artillery. It's the first objective.
I do have
Willie
5
Pete
rounds.
claymores are a thing, and yeah.
There you go.
It may just be I'm blind, but can you mark it real quick? I can see the number.
It's inside.
Yeah.
Please be sparing with the cluster rounds. Those things have almost crashed my game before. Just looking at it from the Zeus cameras almost killed my computer.
I need to go load up with some Mark 20 rock eyes real quick.
Okay.
Yep, I see it. I'm just fucking blind. Alright.
I'll be leaving
Like
most
you
of
said.
the fire support to you and everything to handle. Because I'll be busy directing Fuzz, and Fuzz will probably need your support more than assist as well.
You said to the east of the hill.
It's just my general practice, okay? Yeah, east side of the hill. Just lay down upon kind of the areas where they've got their fortifications already marked on the map, and probably any others that are unmarked.
Okay, I'll send it when we get either close or when we land.
Sounds good. I'll communicate the same for second objective, but that'll be marked a little later on once I understand what's happening for me.
Yeah, if you do need anything, go after the contact either Fuzz or whatever, and just ask them, tell them what you need and what you need.
Will do.
Make it so that the
Wait, are you
like
not on 50 as
self-interact
well?
is smaller. I can see some stuff.
No, I'm on short range and I'm on 5.
I know there's a radial and a list menu.
You might want to.
So that'll be under
As far as I know.
Ace interaction menu.
Why am
he's in the long way sort of standing right next to you.
That's right. What's the keyboard for this shit?
Hi.
What?
LZ Pineapple has been marked on the map. We'd like to approach in roughly that direction if we can.
Alright.
Good check.
That proposed setup, it should be good whenever. You'll probably be some distance away from the LZ, since that position might put you on top of some mines, but good luck.
The Arma functions of
Okay,
itself.
well, I'll see where we end up and we'll
Okay,
have fun.
how do I...
Exactly as Lang said.
Video,
could be
I'm assuming.
Video.
Interface size.
We lately
Yeah.
had
Let me
about
see.
3 random lines. It's
Minus something
fine.
very small.
Amazing.
Very small? What the fuck?
Yeah.
If everybody is ready... Let me go and check on things quickly.
50 check.
Good check.
Alpha, this is Invicta. Say again, you didn't transmit.
Where is it? What's it called?
It's called Animate or something like that. It has a lot of key lines. Now, if you remove all the key lines, it will still change animation depending on how close you are to a wall and such.
Ground command, this is Hornet. Are we clear for takeoff?
My fucking short range.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Hey, firm, Hornet.
Don't do that.
It is going to need stuff like
Yes, I did. Did I not transmit an answer?
I don't know. I was trying to stop myself so
I see. If your squad's ready, take the troops to the other side. We'll be following you shortly.
other side. Pole.
Hey, King.
Okay.
What?
Right guard, come on, teleport ball time.
We're going pole dancing?
Not quite.
Where is it? Yep, structures west.
Excellent. That is great to do.
Okay. Where are we in relation to where I think we should be?
the TLDR of what the plan is. We're ultimately built.
Movers 1, Salt Hill.
Yeah, pretty much. I see.
Know when you want me to.
Great idea!
Give me a second, I'm just locating where we are.
Come on, you geeks! How come we ain't killed them yet? Good idea, boss!
Well, I don't want my unit to
Okay,
be
first,
I'm a little
so you guys
selfish.
have to be sample, you're going to be leading the charge. We'll try and cover your
But I know a
flanks
bunch
where
of us
heavy explosives
would be excited to do stuff that's not 40k. Although, what is the other unit?
I passed ahead.
Interesting.
Hawks call the bird.
Start the bombardment now. Second, I believe.
All hail
Ready.
mighty Foxo.
Arc light. Langley, question. Arc light.
Faster! Faster! Right. Oh, get it!
Pardon?
Arc light would be a hell of a starter, though.
I
We'll
will
save some of the arc lights for a bit later,
What do
but
you
let's
have
get the
access
artillery.
to in the artillery menu?
I have access in the artillery, everything but airburst.
Okay, just drop some HE rounds at the top of the hill.
Okay.
Roughly on the eastern side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
I like the little archers as well. Lovely.
Right, Guardsman, once Hawk sends the artillery command, we're going to start advancing slowly just so we don't get caught in splash.
105.
Don't open fire yet. Save your rounds when we actually hit contact.
It's floating over there.
Langley, I can act as impromptu.
Right, let's start moving.
Hey.
I know.
Again.
Guards moving out, artillery called. Good copy. We're going to advance slowly. Alpha, be advised, enemy seen southwest.
Buzz, I'm going to stay here and I'm going to use my sniper.
All good.
Yep, just careful of the,
Alpha, keep pushing. Vindictus will stay in position to cover your advance. We will then push up as soon as we think we've not got effective sight lines anymore. Good copy. Hawks is staying back with you, so he can call shit and use the sniper rifle.
On the way.
Understood. We will babysit him.
Any station is net. Hornet, how copy?
yeah,
Good copy.
Roger, be advised, I don't know if JTAC's not on 5-5 or what, but I'm not getting anything, so I'm on station. Observing.
Good copy, let me check.
Let's go, Gates.
Hey, Hawk, 2 and 5-5, correct?
Come on, you Gates.
We will be aiming to cut off any forces trying to outflank. Shepard was calling for you on 5-5. He was saying he was up and ready. Let's not push much closer, people.
All stations, red air.
Copy. Copied.
Yeah, that might be within range of the artillery though, wait one. Yeah, we're good to push a little bit. Yeah, Shepard's already on it. I think that's artillery landing. Sound. Find yourself team melee. Oh, hey, going on.
I just shot the artillery a bit.
The artillery seems to be good.
Okay. Blue, keep yourselves on the right side of the guard. Yellow will try and stay more central. Green, keep yourself on the
Right,
left.
Hawks, push up to our position if you haven't already.
I pushed
Good
up to
sniping
the
spots from
flamer.
here. All good.
Yep.
Right, everybody
emplacement
take cover.
point,
Orcs
yeah.
in the low ground.
Yeah, careful of 292. It looks like a orc is manning a big ass cannon.
Yeah, let's hold position on these rocks. Take out any targets we can from here, and then once we've thinned the herd, we'll start pushing again. Also, right in my position, I could use some blood. By the big
Yeah, we
rock.
should probably do colors.
Yeah, good idea. I forgot about that. I'll do that in a second.
Do you want me to call in a arc light airstrike on the middle?
No, an arc light would kind of ruin the fun because it would absolutely mince everything in there. Call up the Shepherd and see if he is available for tasking.
back on net. I got domed.
Gotcha. Run up to our position.
I am.
Hawks, where are you at?
Just to the northeast.
Got it. Start trying to find the gunner off that fucking large cannon. Move him. Right, spacing. Move out. Spread out.
The only cannon I'm seeing is dead.
Spacing because it's a cannon.
No, we'll just shoot it out of the gulls. That looks like a large replacement.
Hit. Looks like I landed a little long and short, but it's cooking most
Hey,
of the base.
10 is down. 10 is down.
Yep, get us back on target, love your work.
Copy.
Hornet on station, 6 snake eyes, and full rocket pods remaining.
5-0 check. Good check. What's the situation up either rock? Not great.
Yeah, I've got no eyes on that,
test space down, a lot of people down.
Roger, do you need something specific here?
Understood, get people up. Trying as best we can.
Okay, Jack Hornet, I'm seeing outgoing tracer fire from the road south of that base, about halfway to the intersection.
Squad, bearing
Yep,
250.
I've got a mission for you, just give me 1 second to confirm its position.
Hey Hawk, see if we can find that cannon again. It might have been recruited. We got orcs close to north.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Shepard's not on this net.
Anyone who's still up and there, drop smoke and start pulling back beyond the ridge.
Got enemies close north.
Enemies close north, Langley. Good copy. What's the ETA on that cast run? Wait one. Shep, you on 5-0 or 5-5?
Hornet available, we're on both, what you need?
Okay, Hawks has been calling through on 5-5. Sorry, wait one.
Shepard, can you hear me on 5-5?
I got you on 5-0 right now. I did hear you earlier on 5-5, but nothing now.
Shepard, can you hear me on
Yeah,
5-5?
Hawks, I think you're transmitting on 5-0.
Yep, alright, I've got a spot mark for you just south of the base. Give me a HE run.
Roger, tracking that. Do you want rockets or bombs?
Give me bombs.
Roger, rolling in for bombs. Coming in north to south.
Come on, you geeks! I'm hungry for some meat.
I've not really messed with snake eyes too much, so we're gonna see. Also, I'm taking some ground fire. Stand by. Rolling in, nose hot.
Rinse up. Langley, haste.
Send it.
I have Vix down here, she needs blood.
Good check.
Weapons delivered.
Down behind us.
Behind us on the ridge line, I pulled her back.
10, we need you back here.
Never mind, she's awake.
JTAC, Hornet, PDA.
Left me. We were just about to get the medic here, but I
Probably because if I died, I'd probably have reinserted faster than.
Use that back on that.
I'm pulling back. I'm a little hurt, but I should be fine.
Ow!
Who's has got a gun? Who's that back?
I see that cannon.
Who's that back?
But be advised, I have no shot on my artillery. It's probably like a mortar or something.
You there, Oxy?
No, it seems to be a direct fire cannon. I just haven't.
Yeah, I was trying to call that out earlier for the sniper,
Strike
but
complete, unknown for BDA.
alright, evident.
No effect on target. It was a overshoot. You hit 2 south.
Roger that. I'm seeing 2 craters right about where it started, but I can repeat. Stand by.
A gun down.
Ace check.
Negative. Hold on. The area's been cleared by us.
Some blood.
Roger that.
Jack just respawned, so. Right, while we're doing medical, everybody just hold security, dig entrenchments. Try not to press over the top of the hill.
That is part of what I was hoping to do with the line of on the map, but I will definitely use the idea of the suppressing thing. Thank you.
I can suppress. I may go down, but I'll suppress.
Oh, I know. Buzz, do you have any LMGs?
JTAC, Hornet, tracking a BTR 40 and a PT 76 on sensors. 2 PT 76s on sensors, 1 at each base.
Good copy.
Jack, where you at?
Forming a lovely
right side, north. Affirm. You were staying back at this line with Rain and Uzaz. You're going to be suppressing the ever-living shit out of the ridge line while we push. Copy.
Advise PT 76 north side of the base.
The cannon's smoking, Langley. The cannon's smoking.
Be advised, there is a PT-76 on the north side of the base according to air.
Right, Hawks tell Shep to prioritize seeing if we can dumb bomb or rocket that PT-76.
Shepard, if you can see it,
We got a vehicle south.
those vehicles are wrong.
Vehicle south, get south.
Impact behind us.
Good kill, good kill.
Alpha, this has been Data. At this
Langley,
time,
I'm pretty
Vindictus
sure
is going
that's
to
the
begin
dude's
moving
telling us to
south
get the
along
shooting
the
on.
side of the hill.
We are on the
JTAC, we've got artillery fire coming from hill 881 south. I got MLRS
Mister's
fire.
down.
I'm moving out to the south. I don't know if y'all are good up there.
We're getting hit with artillery.
MLRS fire from hill 881 south on your position.
I'm up.
Heard and felt.
Yeah, they're also direct firing us.
Good copy. Alpha, get any part of your forces able to move moving south now.
Come on, you geeks! I'm hungry for some meat.
Alpha, get anyone who can move moving south.
Sisters, keep moving south. Try and stay in death leg along the blue line.
I'm bandaging.
That's fine, that's fine. You guys start begin your push yet? Gotcha. Negative, we got hit by artillery. Yeah, ammo arrest from Hill 881 South.
Alpha, Vindictus.
Right now.
Second last.
Can I get a trigger from you guys?
Trying to get our RTO back up. Not sure who else is down, I'll check now.
Misto was down there
Good
and now
copy.
up
Be
again.
advised, Vindictus is moving out south at this time. As soon
Anyone
as
else?
you're able to start suppressing
Where'd y'all go?
the hill.
South.
Start suppressing.
Thessarian, Fuzz.
Hey, firm, as soon as able.
Go copy. It up. Right, everybody start suppressing the shit out of the hill. Anything you can see, just shoot at it.
Ground forces Hornet on station with rockets remaining.
Good copy of Hornet. This is Alpha Leader. RTO's down at the moment. Would you just be able to sprinkle some rockets in a line from north to south or south to north along the barricade until hitting what's north?
Hornet copies coming in north and south. Stand by.
I got that squad down.
Okay, perfect.
Say again.
There's a squad behind the rock. I just pushed up on them on accident, wiped them all out.
Understood. Right. Keep pushing west. Let's get onto the 5.
Auction's up.
10, are you up?
Hornet,
Mister, you good?
north to south.
Hey, can I get my leg repaired?
I'm up,
Langdon, be advised. Hornet is coming in. North to south.
Auction's green.
We can, I was advised we to go off because we were getting shelled from the south.
Rounds complete.
Noted. Keep pushing.
Very nice, that's Hornet.
Hornet copies, exiting to the south.
Yeah, no, Langley, there was a squad pushing right on the rock and I ran into him on accident.
Ground, be advised. Hornet has half load of rockets, no bombs, no nape. On standby unless you need me. I'll RQB.
Yeah, good copy. I think you're good to RTB at the moment.
You got it, boss.
Hornet RQB.
That's the way. Come on, you geeks. I am on it. How come we ain't killed them yet? Yeah, I'll do it.
Alpha and Victor.
This is Alpha.
Sit up.
We are suppressing any targets we can see.
Good copy. Be aware, Invictus is reaching the edge of the red zone. If you wish, momentarily you can begin pushing forward.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Right, we're going to give them another 5-10 seconds, then we're going to start pushing.
Real quick, while we are sitting at the station, if we can needed to use colors.
Thessarian, Misto go red, Jack and Hoxton go blue.
Hey, there's a lot of work. South. I'll get it. You got it, boss? Nothing will stop me.
Vix just went down by the rock.
Vix is down.
Alpha to Vindictive. Do you guys get hit with something or is that squigs?
Hey, be careful with your boulders, guys.
No
That was the
clue. We only
fracture
have
side
one
that just
fifth
got me,
down.
or I guess technically Sorora side.
Hey, friend, there's just a shit ton of fireballs going up. We're going to begin our push now.
Cannon if you need me to.
Right, everybody start pushing up.
275. West.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start pushing up.
I'm hungry for some meat. God stack up for one and all.
Yellow team's pushing the extremity of the base.
Alpha to Vindictive. Does somebody in your squad have Molotovs?
I pass out.
Mine detector
believe
going off,
so.
careful.
Wait, if you're injured, then never mind. I thought you
Mine
were...
detector was
Yeah,
going
my
off
chest is
southwest.
orange, my leg is gone,
Yeah,
my leg
let's
is
stick to the
I'm
north side.
covering you guys.
Sorry, second Langley.
I believe so.
Okay, everyone, that would explain the fireball.
What's your position?
Straight up to their base. Be careful of the sisters.
There are mines and are direct.
Misto's down, my position.
Yep, okay.
Langley, where are you?
Langley's up with, like, on in red zone.
We're just 5 to the south of the fireball.
Channel switch.
Oh, come on.
Channel switch.
Updating marker.
Ever.
Marker.
Channel switch. Channel switch.
Good copy.
Victor, be aware. Alpha is currently pushing in directly on the blue line. Check your fire. Thanks, Captain. Everybody else push off this area in full send. Just keep an eye out for where the sisters
Pushing
are.
along the trenches to the left.
Vindictive, be advised. Saren's running in and going to start throwing engineer grenades over the walls.
Good copy. Mellow and Victor on the east side. The east side also looks surprisingly clear from the east side.
Also, if you want to stand back, I can't take the money.
I'm doing west.
While I am solo with them,
Alpha,
I'm going to be doing periodical check-ins to make sure that
where you are clearing the west.
I'll just let you know.
Frag out!
Saren, they will be going into the bunker complex there. Brilliant. Tank.
PT-76.
Tank, neutralized.
Well,
J-Tag,
definitely.
Hornet, wheels
Satchel
up,
charge
in
is
the air.
thrown, so run the fuck away.
Good copy. Oh.
Be advised, you're currently in the complex, might not have any targets at the moment.
Roger that.
Alright, let's start sweeping and clearing.
Hey, there's some kind of AA team to the northwest. It's suppressing me.
I'm gonna need some more demo charges.
Negative, it's still up. Yep. Gunner's down, gunner's dead.
Right, Saren, focus on throwing your grenades to the north. Everybody else start clearing west. Hayes.
Yeah. Charge in, that should pop the helicopter.
Come on, you
Yo.
kids!
I'm in the tower providing cover.
As you say.
10-10? Oh, 10-10.
Yeah.
How come we ain't killed him yet?
Right, Vindictive, we've pushed in.
Good
Heart
copy.
rate found, starting
We're
CPR.
currently pushing northward towards the concentration of buildings.
Hey, Langley, do you want me to stay in the tower and provide cover?
Get you, boss.
I got working on my position to the west.
But I want you watching south, making sure they don't get up on us.
I think they're still in that second tower behind us.
Got it, boss.
Roger.
J-Tag, this is Hornet. Seeing incoming tracers on your position from just northwest outside the base, down the hill.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Copy, thanks, heads up.
As you say.
Never mind, I'm getting down this tower. Blocking my line of sight.
Looking like we've got all
Come on, you kids.
southwest valley. Right, clearing our catapult security on the northwestern side. I want you heading south to cover the main road.
Want landmines up?
Not here, same for the next objective.
Enemy AA has been detonated.
Mist is up.
Nice. Good copy. Base seems to be mostly clear. There's just contacts on the far western side of it.
Alpha, this has been Victor. Set up.
We are good, we are holding the northwestern side.
I can.
Second, Jack.
Fucking fucks up my,
Found a toy.
my...
Define
Second.
Jessica. Well, I just found a ZU-23.
Where are we getting in the tower?
Alright,
What's
Ren
our
and Mist are
objective?
moving up.
Good copy.
Vindictive, we have enemy air coming in from the north.
We got enemy rotaries to the south.
Hawks,
They're getting close
sorry,
to taking
south.
out.
Hawks calling over
Copy,
Shepard. We
roger,
have hostile
understood.
air coming in from the south.
Yep, already called it in.
Good copy. Currently, tell him nice flying. He almost took my head off. Ready to move out again.
Roger that.
Right, everybody,
Come on,
direct fire
Find
south.
a placement or something I can use, let me know, because this flamer's not going to be useful until they're danger close.
There are also
Well,
hostiles
wrong
east side of the base. Hostiles east side.
Mist is
Oh,
ready.
and I still have holes in my leg. I still have holes in my leg.
J-Tag, tracking that. Fucking got stopped rolling in on it.
Reloading AAA.
Oh, fuck!
That's not, it's down.
I think I got him.
Oh, shit, it just
Air
regards
trying
to...
to site bomb.
Fuck! to check?
Help with that. Blue and holding the
Yeah, copy.
High com.
Hostiles here are clear.
Send it.
Jack went down, Jack's up.
Hilo!
Roger, be advised, we are currently occupying Hill 881 North. What is the friendly forces?
Be advised, friendly forces will be moving in to secure that hill in about 30 minutes.
Good copy.
No!
Should we both looking for the pilot's body?
There's a helo in the air.
How far did the wreck land?
Like, 50 meters to the north.
Buzz, should we go push out and check it? Who's has his bound? Yeah, let's go push and check. Moving.
Vindictive, be advised, we're going to go check to see whether or not there is remains
Looks like
in
one of the sisters is down.
the crash.
They're tending to them, but
Good copy,
they didn't
Alpha.
Does anybody see a shoot? Well, he may have been able to punch out. No, I don't think he punched.
He
right
crossed
to the
the
His position.
Right, let's push north. Let's see if we can catch up.
I'm applying tourniquets.
Built differently.
They're very fucked up.
Understood.
Hold the alcohol
Moving
ready.
north.
2 limbs tourniqueted already.
Aircraft despawned. Jack's already here, so I'm pushing. Yeah, careful mines in this area, Jack. Copy. Warming up on you. Hawks, there's a bunch of mines
Normal
around
heart
here.
rate.
Be very careful. Yeah, he hit one.
Just needs blood and power.
I'm still alive. Did nothing to me.
Alpha,
Nice.
Vindicta.
This is Alpha.
Right, if the thing. Yeah,
Roger, Vindicta's currently covering the south MSR. If I could get you to act as a mobile defense for the west and east side to make sure we don't get outflanked, that would be lovely.
Good copy.
Right, we're going to be pulling a kind of a mobile defense on the east, or the west. Basically every fucking side because the sisters are shit.
Wow. Well, that's rude.
Come on, you geeks!
That's lineback.
Come on, you geeks! Nothing will stop me!
Well, I lived for some reason. I shouldn't have lived. I got a Zeus heal, but okay.
Enemy vehicle.
Wait, you at the base or are you still in the field?
Southwest,
So, fun fact:
We're
when
back
your
in.
engine gets golden DB'd, that's a problem.
We were wondering what happened. We went out to try and recover you.
Some kind of truck.
I know. I watched you guys running away from me after I got Zeus healed.
Tango hit.
Sam.
For the next person, please put some grenades on the list.
You'll have to tell me which ones.
There's an orc truck moving up. Preferably Molotov, but anything anti-infantry.
Hey, Fuzz, am I clear to engage those emplacements to the south?
Orcs coming in southwest.
Alpha, Vindicta.
Right, let's start pushing southwest.
This is Alpha. Roger, gun blower to JTAC. Reference. Box, fire mission 1, artillery, high explosive.
Good copy.
Hey, Hawks.
Yep, I heard.
Hawks, you up?
Alright, are we getting ready?
I heard going in.
Abram.
Negative, we are still holding position.
They just want that whole
Oh,
area.
what
that
the
whole
fuck is that? Vehicles, yeah, just
west,
KG
southwest.
artillery.
Vindicta, we got vehicles west-southwest.
It's dismounting.
We've got contacts in the last.
Scene.
And it's red. Goodbye.
Moving in on guardsmen, I think.
Be advised that artillery is inbound.
Nothing will stop me! Nothing will stop me! You got it, boss? How come we ain't hit 'em yet? Good idea, boss.
Shots are out, artillery will be landing shortly.
copy.
Let's go get
Alright,
chopping!
JTAC, this is Hornet. I am taking off now, and wheels up.
Further contact southwest.
Copy.
Bearing 245 from bunker.
You want me to call in napalm strike on the west?
Hey man, I'm just here for whatever you...
Be careful and watch out for squigs. They'll try and sneak up.
Yeah, good call.
Haven't seen one for a minute, so I'm paranoid.
Don't say the line.
They're around here somewhere.
JTAC, Hornet,
Hey,
you've got a...
Down by the wall, we initially pushed over.
Position down near the road.
Yeah, it's dead now.
Oh, balls, okay. I just
Yeah,
spent
the
like
death
10 minutes looking
call
for
on
it.
it.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, Jack got sat on by a Organite copter.
Realize the problem, go ahead and rocket it.
Copy.
Down the MSL.
We got rockets down there, I think.
Did you need support on that side? Hey, we're getting pushed mostly from now the south down the NSR and the west side by the looks of it. Good copy.
Alright, everybody, let's push to the set. The sisters need some help.
Understood. Moving.
Can I get confirmation on the effectiveness of the artillery strike?
Right. Yeah, I'll do it.
Also, real quick, so I know, what is the color scheme to ammo
Possibly
ratio?
wrong net. We're the only two on this net.
The what?
Like, green on ammo is 100% down to, what, 75%?
I think it's mostly on thirds. So green is like top 33%, orange is middle 33, red is bottom 33, and black
and
is
then
gone.
black is out. Yeah. Understood. Still green on ammo then.
Hi Tom, the Victor. What's the ETA on friendly forces?
We should have them moving up very shortly.
Good copy. Then we will be moving out. Interrupted. Can we get a teleport pole or?
The fuck? What just...
At the moment, negative. You're gonna have to walk up to the next objective.
Good copy.
JTAC, this is Hornet. That marks the approximately HDMRS battery in that.
I know where Fuzz was. Are you...
Whoa!
Get back from the hill, get back from the hill.
We got a fucking guardsman down over here. I'm putting turn.
Gotcha. Alright, back in. No, something shot me in the face and one tapped me.
Sisters, pull back from the defensive line, pull back.
Currently, big. Be advised, I no longer have a
Hornet,
flamer.
go
It takes
fire
back a
mission
long time.
please. Danger close. Napalm.
Good copy. Sisters, pull back. Napalm is being pulled. Sorry, called.
Hornet standing by.
Where are we going? Eyes on anyone else downed?
I am down to
Just to
239
the
rounds.
southwest of the hill we're currently on, just down the hill. I'm gonna saturate that entire area with napalm.
Hornet copies. I'll be
Right, ammo check.
I've marked out a general area,
Red.
but just the entire thing
Hey,
down.
firm,
Just
Misto.
trying to hit the hill itself.
Green.
Hey,
Roger,
ammo
coming up
check.
from northwest.
Yellow.
Picking up
I'm down to
Red.
200 rounds.
Green.
Wait, you're talking.
Nice, 200 rounds down.
Going good.
Ace, yellow. Alright, copy. Uzaz, I know your ammo check. Thank you. 10-2-9.
Ammo good, medical yellow.
Nape away.
Copy. Yeah, Brent, how are you doing for medical, actually?
Ammo yellow. Ammo red.
Second landed a little short.
Yellow on is gonna be good for a while. I pack to the brim. Swig! Bomber swig, it sounds like.
Good cop. Good hit on that Hornet. Give me another one to the
Good
east.
tack,
I'm
this is
south
Hornet.
of H.
Nape land, you want me to
Can we
hit
get a
anything else?
resupply on our position on
Yeah,
K-Phase
yes,
1?
I do. To the direct south of our hill, where the hill starts flattening out. Hit down there where the trees are thickest.
Roger that. So south of your hill, west side of the road there.
Give me a second. I'm gonna try and hit it with some smoke.
Roger that. I'm seeing traces going back and forth. So yeah, just give me a smoke and I'll put it on it.
Right, everybody just pull back to the walls.
I've hit it with red smoke. When you see the traces, just hit that and just flatten that entire area.
Pull away from red
Roger,
smoke.
red smoke. I'll be coming up from the southeast this time to the northwest.
Hi, Tom. This has been Victor.
Send it.
Roger, we need a resupply if you're ready to copy.
Affirmative. Give me a second.
Pickle.
I wasn't looking. Can I get a report on that strike?
Hi, Com. You ready to copy yet?
J-Tac Hornet.
Alright,
Put the
deploying
bombs
some
down on
orbital
target,
pause right
but,
now.
I can't really get good eyes from here level trees.
Understood. Make sure there's a medical pod among them.
Oh yeah, I know. Rin is green on medical. I just found,
Got pretty much continual AA fire from the whole 881 south.
Alpha, be advised. Check the pods. See what you can get.
Cover! Vindicta, if you need resupply, go and check the pods now.
Hayes pulling back from
Sneak
the
up
supply.
behind us from the west.
alright, supply drop.
Oh, and Hi-Com, if you could add some Sisters Heavy Bolster to one person.
More gunfire
Just
from the
not ready
west.
now.
Where is stuffed ammo crate? Oh, there it is.
Not particularly.
This is medical.
Oh, this is Alpha. What have you got in terms of armaments right now? You have any bombs left? Is it down to rockets?
I've got a full load, well, almost a full load of rockets at this time.
Skill issue.
Be advised, no bombs remaining.
Yeah, copy. Do those rockets have any splash on them, or they are just a direct damage thing?
They're 17-pound HE warheads, so they should at
There's
least
heavy
some
bolter
splash,
rounds
yes.
over here for Uzas, but I can't open this crate.
Good copy. Just for now, we've got no targets, so if you want to, RTB and rearm.
Roger that. I'll go Winchester.
Alright, Rin is green on ammo, green on medical.
Good copy.
Roger that. We'll
For anyone who used them, there are spaceman crack grenades.
Be advised, someone's heading back to base to rearm his bombs.
Good copy.
Oh, those are
By the way, you are allowed to go over the max ammo if you find ammo in the field or call resupply, so don't be afraid to grab more than 20 mags.
Yep, they are coming in to hold our position while we move to the next.
Okay. Well, Hayes, for you it doesn't matter because you have a bolt pistol.
Yeah, but my Melta has a max ammo.
Shots north?
Is there Melta ammo here? I didn't see any.
Yes,
northwest.
Might be friendlies coming in to and engaging hostiles that try to flank.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, there's 4 more Melta
I'm hearing
canisters
something
in here if you want them.
Not sure what. Sounds like something shaking from the south.
They wouldn't stop moving. Okay.
It was close.
Anyone who has finished resupplying,
Squid,
come
no
and stand
eyes.
on the south line again.
Right now, 1,694 rounds.
I'm not hearing anything, Ren.
Ren, what you're probably hearing is a body. That's a bit of a glitch. That sometimes they sound very shaky. I'm
Partially
hearing it.
full bolter magazines on the ground. I can't believe one of you is wasting the Emperor's blessed ammunition.
It sounded like it was like a fucking Baraka.
They're going straight to the tent, yeah.
Yeah, it's that body here. It was you, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't actually. I don't have a single
I will
half-full
take the
magazine.
blame. I shall do it. I shall join the Repentia.
Figs, no!
Yeah.
You just wanna get
We just got you back from them last week.
I crave the Repentia.
JTAC Hornet, I am back in the air.
Good copy.
JTAC Hornet, I just got a radar ping to the south. Possible hostile air. I'm gonna go investigate. Confirmed. Hostile air. Moving to engage.
Make sure whoever's in the front has a mind attack.
I do.
Hornet,
Green on the left, right?
Right.
I am on the left.
Then you...
Hornet Alpha, be advised you're leaving long range.
Good! Conga line.
I mean, Ren was hearing maracas earlier. Push up alongside the guards, make sure that they're fully covered.
Hey, from.
You got it, boss?
I love how I'm top of the leaderboard. I like it.
Right.
Not what the game is about.
Let's go get chopping.
Hostile
Yeah,
heading
yeah.
south. Animal contact.
Alpha, be advised, you are outside.
Watch out for them hiding a bunch of
Send it.
Regardless of whether friendly forces have or have not pushed up to 881 north, we are now pushing southward to 881 south.
Good copy. Be advised, friendly forces have secured your previous position.
Rinse hit. I'll be good.
Over.
JTAC, Hornet on station. Be advised, I'm claiming that to see if it has a kill.
Yeah, careful of the sisters though. Molotovs, careful.
Alright, rinse it and extract yourself.
Good copy on that one. Platoon recon, we don't have any targets here right now. Just continue to advise recon if you can.
I'm not.
Roger, be advised, Christian's on channel. There is one death prop that parked on the ground there.
Alright, I think
I'm tracking a large central bunker. 2 towers on the eastern side.
Right, let's push up to this right paddy on our southeast. With the guns and
Cesarian?
MLRS launcher is kind of center of the whole compound in a big gun pit.
Making sure in that confusion no one hit a mine and just fucking
Good
silently
copy.
went.
What gun? How big of a gun pit?
It's like one of those artillery ones for the MLRS launcher, and the other ones are kind of just,
Sorry, be advised, more contact seen east southeast.
Hornet has eyes on a gun pit. You want me to tell him there's some
One of them's got a cannon.
Was that yes or a no? Yep, got. Alright, Hornet Alpha, be advised. That gun pit you see, hit it with rockets, flatten that thing.
Copy, be advised, MLRS firing. Rolling in.
There's also contacts on the hill direct south as well.
We have a vehicle, direct south. Or sorry, direct east.
Roger, see if you can take it out.
Reference tracers.
Oh, back around to BDS.
Found God position.
Too far. No, okay, never mind.
Back
Thought
right.
Hawks was down. He's good.
Langley, you've.
Roger, it's probably decrewed at this point. And someone just dropped something explosive on it.
I work on users.
JTAC Hornet, I've got multiple impacts direct on target. That should be a shack.
Good copy. Love your work.
User suspect up being managed.
Good idea, boss. You got it, boss? Come on, you geeks. I'll get it. You got it, boss.
I think this up is a less.
And that's just for the guardsman's life, really.
Yeah, really.
Indeed. It's only my second favorite word.
Mortars, mortars, mortars.
Mortars, yep.
Artillery behind us.
Alpha, the big
Langley recommend we start pushing some...
Alpha should be ready in a second. Copy, expedite. They're walking the shells onto us.
Right, Alpha push. Hawks call the artillery.
Copy that, calling it in.
Langley, I'm having Hawks call artillery on the close flank of the hill.
Are we pushing up the hill, or is that we're going around it?
Going around the hill.
Drag out northwest.
Yeah, everybody start heading east. We're pushing around the hill. Around it. Shit. Contact close east.
How come we ain't been them yet? Good idea, boss.
Ren's up.
Ren is down, Ren is down.
Ren is back up. TQ ain't my leg been moving.
No copy.
Capable, keep pushing forward. We need to try and get through this.
Roger, just be advised we are getting pinned from the rear as well. Alright,
Hey, Hawks,
contact
can
to
you
the west
get down
for
Shepard to
now.
shoot something
Turning
to
around, I'm
west
gonna help push
northwest
front.
of Hill 881
Whoever's
south?
at the rear of the
There's a lot of
column,
hostile
keep an eye
tracers,
off,
just tell them to
out
plant
on our
something.
rears.
What direction, Sorry?
Northwest-ish of our position, and you'll be able to see the tracers. Enemy in the open.
That's the way.
Right, I hope everybody's following the blue line. I kind of got it wrong when I said we're pushing up the hill initially. We're following the blue line.
Who's at his position?
Thank you.
Alpha, hold your bomb.
You got it, boss.
10, right, in hold position, everybody.
Hey, again.
You got it, boss.
Did I get a quick touch? Yep. You should be able to see me on the seat head. Yeah, I'm next to you.
Right, everybody regroup on the Alpha pause mark. Mortars.
It's pretty bad here at the Alpha
JTAC Hornet. Map has been
Yep,
updated
I'm
with
aware.
defensive positions marked. Should be reasonably accurate.
Langley, are you still up?
I'm still up. Gone back to pick up the stragglers.
Roger.
Moving up the hill.
Negative, do not crest that hill.
Do not crest the hill.
Right, who's up? Wisdom. Jack.
Hornet, be advised, I'm popping red smoke in the tree line. Flatten the entire area.
Got it. Wait one.
Hornet,
On my way
copy.
back to you.
Sting, rolling in. From the left, close.
Would it be possible for you to mark your position on map?
Hey, you're probably gonna want to run.
And just to the northwest of that position.
Hornet strike complete.
We have a strong position at the bottom of the hill
push
towards
it
the
back
east bunker.
further
We can use
northwest.
that as a CCP,
West,
get the
northwest.
casualties in there, get them stabilized, get them security, watch our flank.
your mark.
Yep, hit
I'm
more
gonna go look for
northwest of
Uzat.
that mark.
Copy.
I'm up. Zeus healed me. Or Camper healed me.
Gotcha, regroup.
Run! He told me to run, so I'm running.
Rinse back on that.
Alright, we do have enemy
Okay,
pushing
Jack,
from the
Hornet.
west. We had enemies
Good
pushing
call.
from the
Push up
east
to Alpha
and the
pause mark.
south.
Yeah,
Those are going to be our primary
I need-
directions of defense here.
Yeah, that marker you just hit more northwest of
Langley,
it.
get on the phone with the guard and see if
Roger,
they can
walking
push
northwest
back
from
to
the
help
smoke.
fortify that position.
As you say.
I'm sorry, Vix, you're gonna have to repeat everything you just said because I
Yeah, I
was
was
not
up.
copying right
I
then. I was
managed to
focusing on something else.
give myself
Yeah,
an
it's
epi,
fine.
and then I got shot by a
I
rocket.
need you to
Phenomenal.
I need you to pull the guard back towards the bunker. We're going to turn
JTAC
that into
Hornet,
a
I've got
strong
3
point until
rockets.
the
I got 3
casualties
more.
can
Is
be
that about where
secured.
you wanted it?
Get
Or do you want me to
Aaron,
adjust more?
drop to our east, and drop to our south.
Roger,
anyone
be
down at
aware,
this
I
time?
believe that anyone who was behind
I
is
think
dead.
anyone who was down.
21
Under
square,
still,
not trying to
we
go
still have
again.
casualties.
Hey, firm.
Good copy.
Hurry! I get you, boss.
JTAC, I got some fire coming out of the rock to the south of that position I struck near
copy.
the where the road kind of turns a lot.
Right, everybody, we're going to be covering south and east from this position.
Uzas killed
Yep,
herself.
give me a minute. I'm
Uzat's
Hornet
down.
currently trying to run.
Right up.
Blue, I want to go to the far south.
This is just back up.
Green, join blue. Yellow, watch the green trying to go east.
Come on, you geeks!
Hey Langley, were we holding the southeast or what direction?
Alright, let's take a second.
Down to
Let's
the
get
bunker.
regrouped. What's the command net?
Keep an eye on the east and west.
5-0.
Affirm, you were told us east and south initially. Affirm,
Alright, I'm not taking over. I'm just trying to stabilize the situation, okay? Take a second, get your ace checks in, get whoever needs to be treated. Let's turn this into a strong point, let's regroup, let's get air to soften some targets, and let's move the fuck on. We are getting bogged down and our spacing is trapped.
Treating herself.
10-10, can I get a med after, or when you're able to?
Spider holes.
We're ready to move. You're ready to move when you told us to start holding.
Understood, right. Alright, now let's utilize our fires. Alright, start thinking about where you want to use this RTO. We got air at our disposal. Let's punch a hole, let's go through it, keep our spacing up, okay? We need to stop freaking out here.
Faster! Faster! Shoot then chop! Chop then shoot! You got it, boss? Good idea, boss!
Predict off the hill from you west.
I get you, boss.
Uzaz is down. Heavy hit to the leg.
Alpha, prepare to move out eastwards. Additional JTAC. Reference marker fire, grid 028091. Whatever you have, just throw it there when we start moving.
Come on, you geeks!
Right, say again for Alpha. Alpha, prepare to move out eastwards towards the top of that hill.
Right, we're getting ready to move out eastwards.
Can I get a repeat on those coordinates?
028091.
Frag out west.
It's treating this down.
Sisters. Okay, no, we're all relatively together still.
Alpha, start moving out eastwards.
Good copy. Right, Mister, you almost good?
Alright, I'm getting off this net.
They're lost a large amount. They're about to go fatal. I'm pushing blood.
Come on, you geeks! Yeah, I'll do
Everybody
it!
start pushing east. You heard what I said. Start pushing east onto the top of the hill.
Great idea! Come on, you geeks!
More contacts, southwest.
Yeah, I'll do it!
Eyes on.
Got stacker for one and all!
Alright, this is not gonna lead out anymore. It's just vanishing.
Alpha, inform me once you reach and drop position on top of that hill. Good copy, hold it.
Back up.
Focus, man.
JTAC, Hornet, tracking one, UPU truck, north of your position on the
Brandon missed it. We'll be at the bunker still for a moment.
Good copy. If you can hit with the rockets, hit it.
Good copy. No, I did.
Guys, they're just sending it over
Right,
the grass
guys are looking at the top of
line
the
them
hill.
up and knock them
Everybody
down,
else.
okay?
Stacker for one and all!
Had some contact, but we're dealing with them.
Number, Good copy.
Yeah, they're all up in the spot.
Strike complete, rockets are empty, bombs today.
Grenades, west, and we're good. It's clear.
Copy. Stand by. I'm getting a marker for your next fire mission.
Alright, quickly, let's start thinking about how we're gonna move out here.
How are you thinking about it?
Multiplier force is pushed to the top of the hill. The one kind of vaguely marked Vindicta pause. Two of our team are hanging back doing medical. Never mind, they're moving up now. Copy. Since they reach that ridge, we'll be moving to where you are. Cover our movement when that happens. Good copy.
Right, Rin and Mister, once you guys get up here, we're going to be covering back west and covering the sisters as they move to our position.
Hill 498. Give me a napalm strike on that location.
Roger that. We're friendly forces in the lake.
Alright, Mr. and Ren are here.
Yeah, friendly forces in the northeast of that location, so it's north to south.
Targets west.
Roger that, line
You
up
can
for
see from
south.
this
Yeah, I'm
rock
calling
where
it
we
in.
shoot them.
Calling in a fucking strike.
Rolling on.
Watch your spacing on the way out, guys.
Away.
Ooh, direct impact on one of them.
Good hit, yeah, I love it.
Alright, Roger. 1 cannon nape left and 3 bombs.
Say again, 3 bombs and what else?
Are we bounding past
1
them?
nape bomb, 3 bombs.
Southeast.
We will be momentarily, give me a second. Hey Hawks, come to my paws, top of the rock, east side.
On my way.
Let's go get shopping.
Also, be advised, I am amber on ammo.
Yeah.
Hostile southeast.
I see it. I see it.
There's a cannon.
Come on, you geeks.
Yeah, they're just more up on the hill.
That's the way.
Alpha to Hornet, be advised, repeat blast fire on my fire mission at just slight south.
Sisters will be moving eastwards to Hill 465, white marker. Alpha and Victor
Alpha to Hornet,
will be moving
advised,
to Hill
repeat blast fire mission
465
at
southeast.
just south and to the west.
Wrong net.
Hey, they're getting us zeroed. We might want to just move the whole element.
Agreed.
Unless that's
Alpha,
how they
tracking southeast with us.
Right, everyone
that's
start moving southeast. Yeah, southeast. Let's fuck it.
Understood, moving.
Hornet, this is Alpha, do you read?
Hornet.
Langley, I'm gonna go rig that AA to blow real quick.
There's Hornet. I read. What's up?
There's an AA piece. And all those guys just jumped out of a burner hole.
Be advised, RT was trying to get in contact with me. What do you need?
Head same position, slightly more south.
Roger that. Repeating last strike. South. Adjust.
Yeah, he seems to be having issues with T-fire. We'll figure it out.
Let's go get shopping.
Explosive set, I'm pulling back.
Up and away.
Alpha, continue moving down black line.
Dead.
Hornet, this is Alpha, be advised. Sorry,
Copy.
cut down by melee or.
Alright,
Roger that. I got in contact
just
with
keep on
the
pushing along the black
ground
line.
command, and he told me to bring in the strike south of that last impact, which I have just
Yeah, we'll just keep on pushing back southeast.
3
Let
snake eyes
the sisters
remaining.
cover our rear.
You got it, boss? Good
Ground, this is
idea,
Hornet.
boss.
Strike complete south of west impacts. 3 snake eyes remaining.
Good copy. Unfortunately, no BDA.
Well, it's cooking.
Good idea,
Alpha
boss.
and Victor, continue moving till you reach hold 1. Inform me when you do. And Victor will be holding your rear. Good copy.
Ground, this is Hornet. Be advised, I have marked out strong points and vehicles, and the next objective on the map with rough approximate locations should be reasonably accurate.
Contact.
Grenades.
214.
Right, let's just keep on pushing along this black
Ground,
line.
this is Hornet. Be advised, hostile air to the south. Ready to engage.
Go copy, give him L.
Fox 2.
Alpha copies, I'm not sure if Crank Command's up. Crank Command's up, sorry. Go copy.
Splash 1, going to guns.
Good copy.
Alpha, how far out from Hold Arco are you?
180 meters.
Good copy. Considering Vindicta's not in contact and I don't want us to get bogged down, we're going to start moving now.
Good copy.
Vindicta, let's start moving. Green, if you're saying shit, I didn't hear you.
Copy. I said green.
Good copy. Hawks, you good?
Yep, I'm good, I'm back.
Fantastic.
In the valley east. Getting bad on ammo.
Good copy, how bad?
Alpha to Hornet, be advised, before you activate rearm, dump whatever ammo you have left on any mortar emplacements you can see within the base.
We have 1 full mag and 6 partial.
Hornet copies. Engage with air.
The modular loud gun gallons. The last gun
Hayes just got rocketed.
Frag out west. Or sorry, east. Frag out east.
Be advised, this is tiny little bash.
Yep, that one works. Hayes back up. I'm going to try and get some cascalled in down the centre of that valley.
Right, Alpha to Vindicta, we're at Hold Point Arco.
Good copy. Vindicta in contact. I need a call for JTAC. Reference spot is 033089. Danger close. Whatever they have, throw it.
Great idea! You got it, boss? That's the way! Faster! Faster!
Good copy.
I'm covering northwest.
Come on, you
Any particular munitions or just send it?
Just send it. Blue smoke for friendlies.
Good copy.
That's the way! Got stacker for one and all! Come on, you geeks!
JTAC, Hornet, hostile air contacts looks like they're down. I think ground fire got them. Good job.
Orc south. Seeing yellow in the trees.
Alpha to Vindicta, be advised, Hornet is RTB according to my RTO, so he's just going to put some artillery in that box.
RTB, I got 3 bombs.
Good copy. What's the spread like on that thing?
Paper. Disregard friendly here, Arma.
There's a black box north of Alpha. If you can hit that, that's great.
Not yet.
Roger that.
We got northeast or northwest.
Roger, keep moving down the line as best we can.
Hornet, nose hot, inbound, duplex.
Let's keep moving down the line as best we can right now.
Ladies, do not forget that repacking magazines is an
Nickel
option.
times 3, danger
You
close.
have time
I'm
to
gonna
repack
cover
your
10
mags.
while they do medical.
Jack, I know for you that's gonna be a
Yeah,
fucking
Blake,
ball
Brown,
there.
Hayes, Luton are moving.
They're not that
Hornet,
bad.
RTB.
Only 65 rounds.
How come we ain't hit them yet? As you say.
Please tell me y'all are still alive down there.
That's the way!
Hey, son, we're good. Green.
Uh-huh. Come on, you geeks! Let's go get chopping!
Blue, keep an eye out to the rear.
Hurry!
Copy that.
You got it, boss? I get you, boss. Hurry!
When we reach Arco, 10 go around to repair everyone's armor. And anyone who needs extra medical.
I get you, boss.
Shots behind.
behind us. Bearing 320.
Yeah, Orcs.
I get you, boss.
Nade out.
Hey, from Hawks, like to pull back a little bit.
More orcs coming south.
10, I could use an armor repair.
Alpha, this is Vindicta. Vindicta will be doing armor repair quickly. We will then move forward.
No!
I saw that coming.
Vindicta, let's just hold position.
Alright, sisters, remain separate of guards' position. Never mind, all the guard are dead. We can totally occupy their position.
Yeah. Blue, lay down 5 south, green and...
J-Tech, this is Hornet. Rearmed and back in the air.
Good copy, I just glided in the back space.
Roger, what the fuck just happened?
10-10, are you trading anyone?
No clue, I think a orc vehicle came up and somebody just shot an AT point blank or was just filled
Drag
with
10
people.
back.
Get rid up on the line, I'm gonna bring her straight to her.
I'm orbiting overhead. Ready for tasking whenever you're back in the field.
It's currently on fire. Alright, I'll see my dude's back.
Shit thing about dying is I have to reset all my radio frequencies again.
Yeah.
Widom is briefly on fire, I'm dead.
Further contact, south.
Oh, rain on the plus side, level 3. Do you want to do the storage on?
Gotta look on the bright side.
Sure, copy.
Ground, this is Hornet. I am on station overhead. I've been talking to the RTO, but let me know if you need anything until he's back in the field.
Yes.
I'm back in the field.
Good copy. Roger that. Alright.
Right, is everybody good to start moving?
Just as a heads up, that PT-76 looks like it's in a pretty good spot to overwatch the whole southeastern approach, so
hey,
be wary on
right.
your
If everybody's
way
good
on.
to start moving, start following the black line again.
Say again?
There's a tank on the east side of that base. I think it's set up so it can
As
shoot
soon as
out
they
of the
begin
base, so be
moving
careful.
westwards along the line,
good
attack
copy.
plan for the
1
base is
second.
as follows. Once we get inside the perimeter, you are to go north along the eastern side and start clearing. Vindicta will handle the south and flank and do the west again.
Good copy.
10-10, if you're free, I could use a little armor repair.
Same.
Vindicta, are we ready to move?
I need armor repair and blood because I'm worth a lot.
Understood. Any elements able to move in Vindicta start moving along with the guard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
J-Tech, I can see the
go.
fucker. He's set up on the
Alpha
fucking
to
perimeter
command,
wall
just to
facing
double check,
east.
it was push up and clear north, correct?
Yep, push up, get inside the wire, start clearing the north, start pushing north along the eastern side.
Affirm.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, plan of attack. Once we push up to the walls, we're going to push inside the wire, just on the eastern side, and
Hornet,
then
this
start
is
clearing
Alpha,
north.
do
The
you read?
sisters will take south.
This is Hornet, I read.
Understood.
Hornet, this is Alpha. Do you read me? Over.
Hornet.
Right, let's move more
Good
northwest and start following the line exact.
Hornet, if you can hear me, get rid of that tank. Rocket it.
Once you reach the guards, are you talking to us or Jetpack?
Don't trust these rockets to kill that thing.
Yeah, just get rid of it however you can.
Roger that. Rolling in.
Yeah, I'll do it. Let's go get chopping.
Contacts from.
Alpha to command, be advised we've lost our one-man grenade battery, so...
Well, that made him mad.
Understood.
Be advised, looked like a direct
Yeah,
hit,
disappeared.
and he's burning.
Lovely, love your work.
Keep pushing.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, start
Be
going
advised,
southwards
on
to clear the southern end, and then westwards along
the fucking
that
near
side.
end, the eastern
Clearing
end
like
of that
remember,
on the south side,
Clearing north,
there's a SP,
Get inside the wire and clear north.
It looks like it's in a revetment just to the left as you enter from the southeast side of the base.
Gotcha, who does?
Good job. If you can take it out without hitting any trenches, go for it.
Roger that. What is friendly conditions? Are they inside the base yet?
Negative. We're currently on the very eastern end of it, pushing in now.
Roger that. I'll roll in west and rock on it. Stand by.
Grenade into the bunker, back up, back up, back up. Quick push.
Good, complete.
I'm gonna get up to this red line and I'm gonna cover it. Fork in the floor, fuzz down.
Target's still up. Am I gonna be attacked?
Alright, fuzz is down.
I'm gonna clear our western flank.
Pushing south to two trenches, clear, let's go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's try and keep this bunker that we're in currently that we pushed up on. Use this as a base of fire to start clearing before we start pushing.
Question, is there anything here we want to salvage, or are we just destroying anything that looks like ore?
Attack Hornet.
Destroying anything that looks like work, however, I believe we're going to be holding this position afterwards, so any munitions and places, everything like that, try and keep from destroying them.
That bunker in the middle is keep it alive.
Yeah.
10-10, I'm gonna keep pushing west.
Point, this is Alpha. Stay in the
Roger,
line.
keep clearing, keep clearing squares, make sure like they destroy the fortification, clear it, or destroy it, but it's more important to like hold on to like dish guns and turrets and stuff like that.
On the north end.
The fire!
Come on, you geeks. Yeah, I'll do it. Hurry. Good idea, boss. Let's go get chopping. Right.
I'm clearing the tower.
Good idea, boss.
Yep, retreating off. Pops is in just again.
Bunker's clear.
Enemy counterattack
Nade
from
open
the
the
west.
tower.
Eyes on.
Right, tower is clear.
Alpha, sit up. We're in the tower north off the PT-76 mark to the eastern side. It is clear, however, we're taking some casualties from Molotov.
10 down.
Okay.
Good, copy.
Faster! Faster! I'm hungry for something.
J-Jack Hornet. I got eyes on you down there. Looks like it's to the west. And I'm seeing last fire come out of that tower. So,
Big also down.
I got hit by a 10 shooting myself.
Help him.
you want me to barbecue that north half of the base?
Enemy down.
Right, this tower provides a really good vantage point.
Anyone know if the napalm bombs on the plane will destroy buildings?
Potentially not sure.
Use that, you up?
Hey Jack, get up into this tower.
Cool. I'm already here.
Just anything start directing fire northwest.
Ground, this is Hornet. Status on our JTAC? JTAC's up. Roger, just making sure.
Hey Hawks, you're still up, right?
Yep, I'm here. Just
Good
much
copy.
in my ear.
Yeah, I know. If you need to swap off SWAT net, or like, I think you can lower the headset and may self-interact to like clear the voices. You can just do that. Just make sure to reset it when you're back.
For something. Faster! Faster! Hurry! You got it, boss? You got it, boss?
Alright, packing Misto, taking 50 seconds.
Good copy.
JTAC, if you can hear me, please respond.
Good copy.
I'm here, 15 minutes back. I've got too much to do right now.
I'm about to start mailing trip.
Roger that.
Hold on, let me get you.
The fire mission 3, I'm locking it out now.
Standing by.
Yep, I'm calling a fire mission on that.
Shoot, then chop! Chop, then shoot! As you say.
Alpha, Victor. There's Alpha. Sure, still same position. We're holding the tower. We're clearing everything west. I believe Hawks is calling in. Napalm strike. Circle within the base and using a napalm back. Drawing a circle within the base. Stay clear of that. To west or west-east, whichever way.
Copy that, I got eyes. I'll be coming in east-west over your heads.
If you need, it's from the tower and that cluster of tents and bunkers, hit that, but try not to hit the tower.
Roger that. We're coming in danger close.
Right, Rin, how's medical looking?
I just finished treatment and missed it. Hopefully the rest of y'all are good.
I'm mostly good. I got a little boo-boo on my leg and I could use some blood, but other than that, we're good.
With blue. 76 or something coming up.
Right next to me. Oh, that's on me.
Coming from where?
Already.
That was very danger close.
Yeah, Roger. It landed short of where it was supposed to. My bad.
That fucking burned.
Yeah, that napalm's a little bad.
Hornet. Sorry about that. That landed
Yeah,
way
he said
short
it
of
landed
where
short where he was aiming.
No, all good.
You good in there, Hayes?
Only if he's like, you got any chance to go west of the jet, just rocket it.
Look at that, I look like a fire
Roger, tracking.
Wow.
I'll let
Ow. Copy.
Hawks, redirect, Misto, PT7.
Misto, there's a tank on that road. Need you to take it out. Direction where? Stand by. We're getting artillery. On the road by that big red, yellow bunker thing, not the tower.
first strike complete.
Cover Hayes.
Got a little crest there coming back around.
See it? Trying to range it.
I don't do it up in the tower.
Probably like 300. 200 maybe.
Good attack, Hornet. I'm gonna have to
Keep in mind
RC
the
for
big
damage.
structure is not cleared.
Good copy.
Roger, we'll go and clear that. You guys keep clearing the extremities.
Do you want us to bow around towards the
150.
northwest, or do you want us to come back once we get to the edge?
150
Once you
missed
get
up.
to the edge, start following around on the east, see if you can link up with Alpha on your down pass.
Copy it. So go back east. Link up with Alpha.
There we go. Nice.
So keep going northwest along the edge, and then
okay,
near
copy.
the edge, then loop back. Sorry.
No, you're fine. My brain's been a little slow today too, so that doesn't help. Uzaz, keep perimeter security around this.
Where's Fuzz down?
Alpha, Invicta.
Clear.
Oh, this map is different.
113 check, can you guys hear me over radio?
Yes.
Alpha.
Here, let's go up
You
here
copy?
and fucking clear these.
Corner, if you hear me, I got about 220 something air. So I'll be out of sight for a couple minutes.
Good copy.
Yeah, make sure to let them know that lead is down for a moment.
Be advised, Langley, Fuzz is down.
I'm gonna go over here.
So that's our
net. Clear this fucking building.
What the fuck is going on with my T-file right now?
I don't know. Sorry.
Check into it.
That's all squads again.
There's something going on with my fucking radio. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Alpha lead was down for a moment. Back up. Roger, be advised that this is going to split into two elements. The first is heading towards the command area. The second is your direct west, approaching the western edge of the base. Sorry, could you repeat last, or sorry, say again? Roger, the big two elements. Firstly, one is pushing the command building, the second is approaching the northwestern edge of the base. Once they have, they will be moving back down towards you. Good copy, we're just holding position in this tower. Roger. We'll be linking up with you shortly. Affirm.
Right, Vindicta's looping around the base. We're just gonna hold tight in this tower and clear everything that we can see from here.
Yeah, everyone's on fire again. I need to move
To
that
be
force
advised,
out of the tower.
what's it called? The Hornet's out of the fight for a few minutes, he's repairing.
I'm hungry for something.
Pack myself again.
Yep.
We're gonna drop that corpse out of the tower frame.
You want us to push up, clear these bunkers?
No, we're gonna hold here. Vindicta's pushing around north, and then they're pushing back down towards us from the west.
Alright,
Fuzz, do
10
you
and I are
need me
coming
on
to you.
50
Copy,
or...
thank you.
Because there's just one too many
Orange
voices
blood
in my head
and
right
patch
now.
ones. Or
Plus
Lynn,
all the gunfire.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
yeah, that's why I wasn't on, that's why I wasn't talking to them. I'd gotten rid of it.
Strong
yeah,
heart
no,
rate.
just stay on 5-5. Whatever you need to do to clear the voices in your head and make your job easier.
The medications, they ain't working, man.
Don't worry, I'm shoving meds up your butt. There you go.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up and discover you haven't actually been playing Arma. This has all just been a fevered dream.
Just wake from a fucking padded cell with a straight jacket. Thought you'd be scarier.
ICOM, Invicta.
Crash was it your
Send it.
fault?
Responsibility isn't scary.
Roger, we're gonna need a resupply as soon as you can get it down to us. We'll put a marker to where you actually want to get
What
to
crash?
land.
What do you mean 50 years?
Affirmative. Resupply should be inbound shortly by air
That fucking
drop.
reminds me of this group that did a prank on their one friend. Fucking pretended it was like fucking
Like a bit too large for us.
5 years that they were in a coma.
Yeah, I'm trying
motherfucker
to
kept
up my one.
driving. Staged that he was in a crash.
admittedly poorly because my drawing skills are shit.
That definitely didn't mess with his head.
I'm probably certain he did, and then his friends came out and actually yelled at him for it. Basically, hey, this is what could happen if you dipshit. Knock it off.
Contact neutralized.
Kind of knew just before they revealed it because fucking someone
I'm
dressed
down
up as
to
pretty much
60
like
rounds.
a Twi'lek.
Resupply has been called. It should
Woman
be
as a
hopefully
nurse.
landing roughly on the marker Resuppy.
HICOM reference marker Resuppy.
JTAC,
Are we
Hornet,
supposed to be
tear
destroying
the arms
the enemy gun
up in the air.
emplacements?
Negative.
Good copy. It's all quiet right now.
Not if we can use it.
My apologies then.
All good.
We are going to be defending, so anything we can use.
Convict reference the blue lines, that's going to be our rough area of responsibility.
There, I think there's a
Find a position where we can overlook as much of it as we can.
That's probably...
Alright,
It's a bird,
green
it's a
team,
plane.
we'll
Oh,
JTAC,
no,
Hornet,
it's a
tracking
one-way
one
plane.
BTR with a
westernmost,
ZPG
as we'll be in the
gun.
middle, and I
You're north
can
on
send
the
10
road.
either way as needed.
Gotta click out.
Say again?
There's a couple of bunkers here that will do nicely.
Say that
Indeed.
again?
And then if there's armor, then we will call for Hayes.
Hornet, say again?
Is that big metal building still stopped?
Hey, can everybody
Be
just
advised,
kinda keep
resupply should be
eyes
deployed.
west by the rocks? I could have sworn I just saw a squig. No, never mind, it was something dropping.
I'm running
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
our supplies.
Airborne squigs. Thanks, when you're done, I'll run for
I'm in
respawn.
working in case we have it in the air, so.
Alpha to Hornet, be advised,
Where is resupply?
As it's Hornet, I read, be advised, I am striking a BTR with a around your position.
Good copy.
Oh, wait,
Say again,
there it
your
is.
last time up enemy
I see
position,
it.
you said?
It's a little bit past
Be
the
advised,
tower.
I'm up,
It's on the
prepared, back in the fight.
resupply
33
marker.
rockets, full bombs, full napalm.
There is barely any bolter ammo here. I am just going to take, I'm going to take 8 mags, and that'll leave 17.
Is there any heavy bolter?
Let me check. Oh wait, I found more regular bolter mags out here. I'm going to take another 8 from this box. There's Melta. Melta's good. I don't see any heavy bolter, no.
Is resupply?
Okay.
If you need
Oh wait,
it,
hang on.
it
There's
is
one more box
directly
at
to
the top
our
of this hill.
west.
No, but there is more
Give me a
bolter mag.
second. Defensive
Well,
positions
okay.
about to be redrawn a third time.
Well,
Look in the blue pods if you want heavy bolter rounds.
Also, Alpha, be advised,
different
resupply
heavy
pods
bolters,
have landed,
it's
so if you need it,
different
grab it.
Oh.
Yep, soon.
Anyone who needs to resupply, run out and do so now.
blue team is just finishing up clearing the rest of the complex, just to be double safe.
Noted. We're going to condense ourselves down to just 2 strong points.
Hey, for
Yeah, I'm not seeing any sister heavy bolter stuff.
Here on my box, there's a belt.
okay, cool.
Wait, where are you?
On the resupply marker.
Team Bear coming through yours.
Oh, okay,
red
okay.
building.
Here, it's pretty far on the top, just below
Oh,
the
yeah,
grenade.
yeah, very nice.
I need like clear lines of sight, otherwise I'm just gonna kill myself if I use the same gun cover.
You're gonna have to fight for those clear lines of sight with this plan, but it'll have to do. Sisters, we're going to be focusing on defending strong point 1, as I've called it. It's centered roughly around the wrong point, goddammit.
I see it. It's also probably a very ashamed marker after the lecture you just gave it.
Oh, fucking shit.
So it should be. It slid away from where I wanted it to be.
I'm gonna move the resupply into a covered position, that way we don't lose it.
Move it into the tower.
Dig trenches around this building. Expect that we'll be mainly taking contact from the southeast, southwest, and northwest. Alpha is setting up in the same tower they've been in as before.
This guy's still twitching.
I'm putting the resupply in the building.
Morphine dumping.
Ran, that's your fault.
This is Vindicta.
So, what was being mentioned about my butt earlier
Be
in
advised,
the
central
briefing?
plan is as follows. We will hold the two strong points within the perimeter of the base, and we will hold them until we are relieved.
As the heavy one said,
Copy, are we
is
to stay in
nice.
this tower? A firm, you are agreeing to stay in that tower. Would advise that you grab any resupply that you can now, and maybe grab a box and bring it with you if you can. Abram.
Hey, okay, so Rin, I need medic, because you pushed me off the tower.
There is.
I also need a brave volunteer to run out and grab one of the resupply pods and kind of bring it up here, so we have a resupply pod. We are basically going to be holding here until we are relieved. A pod with ammo and medical, preferably? There's still a pod over there where they dropped.
What's happening with that? Why?
Langley, you got me for rest the op.
Excellent. Hey, hi, Tom, one of your boxes.
I'm gonna turn to get my arm.
This is my pod now.
Say again, last. Message for Hi Tom, one of their boxes has committed suicide.
Oh, this is how you get up there. Dude, I'm so good at looking with my fucking eye.
Do you need another box?
Yeah, if we can,
I'm not
together,
dragging that thing up
mainly
the
bolt
tower just in
magazines.
case, so it'll be at the bottom of the tower.
Ten, how are we looking medically right now?
Alright. Yeah, Jimmy on the radio.
Yeah, we got gotcha. There's a med box
there's
out
pod
here
in
as
the bottom
well.
of the tower.
Good copy.
Hey Langley, a box dropped from the sky.
Face the Emperor.
It has no pistol level.
The thing on the hill, it's got at least 10 mags of it. But I'm just dragging this. Yeah, it's fine actually. I need to something quickly. Huzzah.
Alright, we are past the 2-hour
Rin
mark.
fell off, like,
So if you guys are
5
willing,
inches
maybe do
and,
a poll of
injured
your
my upper
lads
back.
to see if they want to keep going or call it here.
Okay, so we have word
Copy.
com.
Oh, wait, one. Already relaying Langley.
We have news from Highcom. We have reached the 2-hour mark.
Since we're past the
Do we
2-hour
want
mark,
to continue, or do we want to call it here?
I'm good to continue. My DD can't
I'm
run,
good
he's
to
not
continue.
running due to
Don't mind.
me saying I can
That's
make
up.
it. So.
seems to be good.
Noted. Hayes.
Alpha is
to
good
go?
to continue.
10.
I'm good to go.
There.
I'm down either way.
And Vix.
Just try and keep it below 20 minutes, please.
Vindicta is green to continue. Vix will have to go, it sounds like, in 20 minutes, though.
Alright, I'll do my best to keep it 20 minutes. Can't make any promises, though.
Good copy.
I'm hungry for some meat.
Going to the toilet. I'll be back in about a minute.
Hurry! I am on it. Even better! Come on, you geeks! Yeah, I'll do it! Nothing'll stop me! Come on, you geeks!
I can't seem to open this anywhere.
How come we ain't killed 'em yet?
We might need to put this back to the ground.
I'm hungry for
The
some
pod? Yes, leave it on the ground.
Right!
Explosions south of
Enemy cannons east firing at
fire
us.
coming from the east.
I'm hungry for
I also
some
think moving the
Artillery tower
resupply has broken it.
contact east, firing at us from the hilltop. We're going to try and engage.
Great idea! Hurry!
Yeah, our resupply does not appear to be working.
Hungry for some
Get air on that, maybe?
Take that corner. I got eyes on you, gun. You gonna hit him?
Air.
Yeah, I'll do it!
Copy, getting a visual.
Yeah, no, our resupply pod's fucked.
I'm back.
J-Tech is Hornet.
Alpha, Vindicta, set up.
Think we can get air on that artillery all the way to where east?
I've marked it on side, Hawks. It's a red square outside the map border.
This is Alpha. We're good. We're dealing with some artillery turrets that got set up and calling in air.
Sure, just stand off from that.
Of the base, there's a
That is
red
being called in with
square.
that artillery.
Can you see it outside the map border?
Yeah, I got it. I can see those guns. You want me to hit them?
Yeah, demolish them. Make sure they're not operational.
What direction are we expecting enemies from?
Be southeast, southwest, northwest, and maybe the north.
Maybe northeast.
South.
That's the way!
Right, we got hostiles pushing in southeast.
Person was a little off target.
Sisters are engaging. No eyes at this time. Oh, faint eyes.
Yeah, close southeast. Eight out.
Pickle time. You know, I can't figure out whether I should trust this bomb camera or not, because sometimes it hits the target, sometimes it misses.
Just leave it for now. Don't waste your bombs. If they become a nuisance again, I'll let you know.
Yeah, Roger.
What happened to Vix?
Say again?
Do you want a fire mission on that red smoke?
Hilarious game. I definitely missed that, but okay.
What was that?
Taking out a caution that's on the ground.
I think he just got shot down.
I think it's already destroyed. It's already destroyed.
Fuck it, I'm going in an artillery strike on that. Where are we at right now? Okay, right there. I'm going in a 180 by 81 millimeter.
Alright, we're getting two target fixated. Green team, yellow team, keep eyes south. Blue team, keep eyes to the west.
Copy.
Alright, just marked out the general area. Alright, Mike, keep your heads down, that is danger close. Grenade!
Alpha, Vindicta, sit rep.
Contact southeast.
Stacker for one and all. That's the way. As this says.
Green, go to Alpha's position.
I'm sending Ted, I'm gonna hold the west side here.
Understood.
Should I go with 10 then?
Yeah, go ahead.
If I'm...
Hurry! Right. Right. Shoot, then chop! Chop, then shoot! As this says. Even better! Great idea! I get you, boss. Hurry!
All contacts to the southeast.
Prioritize southeast, Vera. Cover northwest with me.
Copy. Oh yeah, I'm already doing that.
Alright, Hornets back up in the air after that skill issue. JTAC, you up?
Faster! Faster!
Ground, this is Hornet. In the air again, is JTAC available?
Sorry about that.
Let's go!
Negative, lead JTAC is down currently, unless they want to sit.
Right, well, if he is not available to pass, not to let the skill issue, so we'll move.
Wait one.
You got it, boss.
I believe JTAC is up.
I'll be good to move back to the
JTAC, Hornet, you available?
As long as the guards are fighting safe.
Right, well, I'll try him on the air freak.
Hornet, this is out. Alpha, do you read?
Yeah, I copy. Looks like you got some trouble with me.
boss.
Alpha, Hornet. Available for tasking.
Push from
In case it wasn't heard,
west.
don't throw grenades
West.
anywhere near where you can shoot
I got eyes
through.
on red
You have to
smoke
throw
and a lot of
direct
fire
above,
red
otherwise they
perimeter.
will hit it invisible.
Good copy.
Is that my
East
target?
to west, push a little bit much to the south.
Roger that. What do you want brought in? Rockets?
Yep, rockets.
I'm headed out. Come in east to west
That's
on
friendly,
red
that's
smoke.
mine. Keep your head down. Alpha's up, sorry.
I apologize.
Turning up. East to west, red smoke.
We're good. We're calling in air. We also friendly artillery dropping. We got a little bit danger close.
Or hostiles a little bit close. We're dealing with it. Good copy. Alpha be advised. Contact seems
Run complete on red smoke.
into your northwest now as well. Good hit, good hit.
Vehicle, west. Holy fuck, it's a fucking construct. It's a knight.
Second
Ground fire,
Corpse on our west.
northwest.
Oh, we have
Find the wire.
contact north
Nice
as well.
coming in from the west. Good copy.
J-Tac.
Yeah, we need air on that.
Apparently, there is a knight coming in from the
Stop,
west.
eyes will stop us on
You
the west.
want us to relocate?
Negative, hold your position, just get air on it.
Incoming, incoming, incoming.
Everything you can. Even our fight.
Can someone get me a marker for where
Oxen call air in on the knight.
Yes, yeah, call, hit that knight.
On the way.
Mark the follow.
Right.
Hornet, do you hear me?
Hornet. Striking.
Air's got it. Air's
Good
lighting
hit,
them up.
good hit.
That's it. It's gone.
Moving for reattack.
It's gone. It's in pieces.
Correction. Stop appears down.
Right. I get you, boss.
Okie dokie.
Come on, you geeks.
Hey, let's pull back.
Right.
J-Tac. Hornet, be advised. Rockets
Who's
are empty, but napalm and bombs are available.
Good, 10.
Stacker for one and all.
Hello.
Let's go get
Here.
shopping. I'm hungry for something.
And this.
Still up.
Trap frags, watch out!
Coming back up to the tower.
Crack of gaslight and nut.
Alright, now that everyone's
Everybody good?
back, we're gonna resume our sectors.
Right, okay, let's try. I know it's an instinct thing, but let's try not use grenades from up here.
Nothing will stop me.
Who's on? Your sector
J-Tac
again.
Hornet, I'm seeing a lot of enemies with the west.
Contact, west southwest.
So does that mean shooting rockets
Guys,
from up here
these
is
sectors
also
are not arbitrary. Watch your sectors. Uzas, I say again, you have the south, alright? That means you're looking from southeast to southwest in a 60-degree arc, okay? Vera, we're watching the southwest to the northwest at a 60-degree arc. Understood?
Copy.
Okay, green team is looking direct west, 30-degree arc.
Come on, you geeks.
Hayes, you are on rotation. Does everyone understand their sectors?
Affirm.
Now Uzas is solo on a big sector because they have a casualty-producing weapon. Everyone else, focus fire.
J-Tac Hornet. Got it?
If one more rocket slips through someone's
Hostile
sector
south.
because we're doing target overkill, I'm gonna be a little pissed.
J-Tac, copy.
Roger that. Just making sure. Seeing a lot of fire from the middle of the fucking compound coming out.
Hey, Fuzz. Fuzz. You want me to give, Shepard just a free fire mission on anything outside this base because they're a low target?
Alpha, this is Invicta.
Incoming, incoming.
Go for Alpha.
Ah, I see what you mean.
We're good. Hoxton is wondering whether or not he should give Hornet free reign on anything outside the wire. Hey, firm, do it.
Stacker for one and all.
Okay, we have a lull, so if you need ammo, go grab it.
Hornet, J-Tac, be advised. Anything
Vera,
outside
there's
the
no
wire
contact to the
you
north.
guys
That's
not
your
been
sector.
friendly.
They keep their
In
head
the
up.
course of friendlies, you are clear to just demolish. At your discretion.
Hornet, got it.
Okay.
Be aware air has been given free reign for anything moving outside the wire.
Right.
They're shelling the west of our position pretty heavily right now. Uzas, get back up here. They're about to counterattack. I can smell it. I'm seeing tracers come up from the south-southwest. Make sure you're watching your sector. Is Vera, move over and help them. Alright, so blue team, you're now covering southeast to southwest. Green team is covering southwest to northwest.
Let's go get chopping!
Remember, 60-degree arc.
Yeah, see if I can see around anything outside the wire, inside the wire, just
Fire,
watch
30
yourself.
degrees left or right. But other than that, let's not let them get through. If they put one more rocket on this structure, I'm afraid we're gonna start collapsing.
Good idea, boss. That's the way. Faster, faster! Yeah, I'll do it. That's the way. I'll get it. Hurry! Let's go get chopping.
We're contact set.
Faster, faster! I am on it. Good idea, boss. Faster, faster! I'm hungry for something.
Contact east southeast.
Boss.
I'm running short on ammo.
We should have an ammo box downstairs, so if you need it, go grab it.
Yeah, who's also just resupplied, so you should be good to let them cover you in a second.
From this distance?
No, he was right on the border.
Alpha, Vindicta, sit up. We're still good. Good copy.
Got eyes on a squad pushing in from the west. Gonna head for the bomb.
I think one of them might have just had fire.
Entirely possible.
If, you know, the sisters don't come first.
They're gonna be still just cloud just to go with the flamethrower if you snuck up.
I am on it.
Say again.
Come on, you gents! Shoot that chop! Chop that shoot! Got stacker for one and all!
Copy, coming.
Right, Hawks, I'm throwing red smoke. Tell Hornet he's to hit it, like, yeah, further down the hill, heading north to south.
Hornet, this is J-Tech. Be advised to the east of the hill.
It's also 3 from 1 to you.
I'm on the right.
Sisters just head bomb squig.
Alpha.
Yeah, careful, watch for squig.
Hornet, this is J-Tech. You read.
Kill the bomb squig, the others also die.
Yep, they blew each other up.
Get that corner. Eyes on red smoke. Is that a target?
Yep, hit further down the hill.
You want bombs or nape?
Bombs.
Roger.
I'm more east of than the thing, of the, smoke.
Pickle, hang on, I got a put air contact.
Good work.
Bombs, bombs, bombs! Bombs! Also bombs.
Alpha to all, be advised we have hostile air.
That like literally just sort of shot him at us.
They're dropping bombs on our position.
Air's getting on it.
Yep, air's dealing with it now.
Pretty much scared. Yeah, believe air is on their tail.
Yeah, I'll do it! Shoot that chop! Chop that shoot!
Okay, that misses is fucking dead. Fuck it.
got it, boss.
Reloading.
Splash.
Let the guard know they have some
Second, Hawks.
People trickling in from the north.
Contacts northwest.
Alright, they see it. They see it.
Also, that enemy plane is down.
Yeah, I'll do it. You got it, boss. Got stacker for one and all. Good idea, boss. I'll get it.
Tell Hornet to disregard last fire mission. The enemy seems to have moved off that position.
He had already dropped the bomb.
Okay, got it. Never mind that. That's probably why they're no longer shooting.
What direction are you firing right now?
To our south at this time. Just inside the wire.
Copy.
They're just behind the rocks over there. At 183.
Like I said, unless I give you a fire mission, it's just free reign. If you see traces in a group of them, drop a bomb.
Roger. A lot of what I'm seeing is like at least somewhat inside the base.
Hawks, are you calling a fire mission on those orcs?
Just general fire mission.
Oh, wait for him, okay.
Outside the wire is death.
Got it. Because, yeah, I'm about to head south and start shooting those guys.
Yeah, I'm seeing tracers come up about
Should only be
south
one or
east of
two.
this tower on the other segment.
Outside the wire that way. I'm assuming there's a squad. Otherwise, the one that I saw is to your left.
Hello, Vendetta. This is Alpha.
Can't attack me anymore. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Target?
Yeah. Getting arrow.
Hey, Hawks, call air on the Gargan southwest. Hey, Jack, let's pull back.
Be advised, there's a Gargan to the southwest, and you can hit with everything you've got.
Roger, committing everything I got.
Baron, go with him.
You guys might want to get back.
Yeah, you guys might want to get back.
Yep, running back. Got between our legs.
Gonna go Medican.
Pickle.
Vera, you okay?
Wait, how the fuck did Jack die?
Ow. Gargan's down. Thanks, down. Nice, stop.
Good copy.
Moving back.
Hey, Ren, I just noticed my medical. When you have a minute, could I get my boo-boos fixed?
Maybe.
J-Tac, Hornet. Looks like it's down.
Alpha. Vendetta, do you know if that thing is down?
Gargan 1.
I believe that thing is down. Good copy.
It's down.
Yeah.
Resume sections of fire.
I saw it fall over.
When will this happen?
Soon, yeah.
Air took it out very handily.
Alright, we lost a level, but same
Also,
sectors
the
of fire,
Vendetta,
please.
Mister was claiming that he saw it fall over, and also air seems to have smacked the ever-living shit out of it. Oh, there we go.
Battle, someone up with a question.
Tried to kill your
Alrighty.
fucking medic at the end.
Hey, you were the closest target.
Y'all are
Yeah,
lucky
I
that,
jumped you in the head.
y'all are lucky I couldn't get on target a couple seconds sooner. I was gonna barbecue you all.
Ow.
250 twins. Jesus Christ.
Well, I didn't die. That's all that counts for me. So.
Okay, I will not be staying very long for debrief, so I'm gonna get my notes out of the way. And I'm gonna make them fast and heavy. Okay. I think that was a very good demonstration of what happens when we get complacent, and we've had a couple easy ops, and we've gotten used to kind of blobbing all together and running in a large mass at the enemy, and today Dwarves punished us for that, and I'm actually very happy for that. So, let's talk about a couple things, alright? Jungle warfare, very difficult, right? It's all about a war of maneuver. So what that means is, when you're on the offense, if you're not maneuvering, you're dying. That's kind of how it goes. Now, that doesn't mean you're essentially forced to always assault, right? There are casualties. You need to be able to take that tack pause and stop and reevaluate and get everything medically treated, repack your mags, etc. But when you do that, we need to have good spacing, we need to have good sectors of fire, and we need to have good positioning. Very often we had none of those three. One of the biggest things that I saw was target overkill was aplenty today. There would be like, we'd be sitting on a ridge line, or at the very end in the base, or in between movements or whatever. Fucking one orc on one side shoots at us with like an SMG, and every single gun turns that direction, and then another group of orcs with rocket launchers comes up on our flank and no one's watching them, and then half of us die. And that happened like 3 or 4 times that I saw. So listen to your squad leaders, right? If someone says, hey, green team, hold that direction, blue team, hold that direction, they're not saying that just to jack off and let you, you know, just look at nothing, right? They're having you look at what looks like nothing, because a shit ton of VC/orcs is probably about to pop out of some holes with some RPGs/orc rocket launchers and blow you the fuck up if you're not looking there. So please hold your sectors. Spacing needs to be better. There were so many times where everyone just started clumping together, right? We have one person go down and everyone clumps together. We have one enemy pop up, everyone runs over there, right? Keep your spacing. Stick in your buddy teams, stick in your fire teams at the most. If an entire squad is together, we're wrong. If an entire platoon is together, you're extra wrong. You're dead as fuck. Right? How many times did we die because one rocket or one piece of artillery or something killed like 3 or 4 of us and then rendered one person combat ineffective, right? Like when that vehicle drove up on the guard when we were about to assault that last objective, that should have killed maybe 2 people tops instead of all the guard died or got injured, right? Last thing, when I talk about tempo, here's what I mean. We don't necessarily all have to be moving together, right? It's okay to want to move together, but we need to start thinking about alternate bounding, right? Instead of oh, let's all move here and then stop and wait here. Let's have one group be the fixed element, right? If you have a casualty, if you have someone go down, whatever, move them on that objective. That becomes the support by fire. The assaulting element continues their assault. Sets up a new base of fire. You bring your casualties to that location. You push on. This is called a rolling CCP, right? A rolling casualty collection point. That way, whenever someone goes down, the entire element is not stopped, right? You have half of the element dual positioning, right? Providing medical care and laying down some fire, while the other half of the element is continuing to push up the ball, right? And this is for 2 reasons. Number 1, it keeps up our momentum, right? So we're not just bogged and standing still and waiting for someone to come back up, but in that time 2 other people went down and now we're waiting for them to come back up, right? It stops us from getting surrounded, because whenever we're standing still, whenever we defeat someone on one flank, they're going to come at us from 2 more flanks, right? That's jungle warfare. That's how Dwarves set this up. That's how it's going to go. And lastly, it gives us the benefit of decision. The reason why jungle warfare is so fucking brutal is because the defenders can get the benefit of making the decision, right? In modern warfare, whoever gets that maneuver space and reaction time, they win.
because they get to choose the battlefield, they get to choose the fields of fire, right? That's why the VC fucked up the US and the French in Vietnam, because they had the tactics to counter everything that we did. But if we keep them on the back foot, right, we keep on pushing, we force the AI in this case to react to us, we get to choose the fields of fire, we get to choose a good position, we get to keep on moving, right? Now, I'm not saying that this is poor leadership. Langley, you did well, right? I told you to breathe a couple times, you were doing okay. This was a systemic issue, right? Because people were clumping together, people were not moving when they needed to move, people weren't looking in the spots they were told to look, and it caused a lot of issues. The individual rifleman, when something is systemically going wrong, can absolutely fuck up the entire op. I think that we took way too many casualties. We got bogged down for way too long, and there was way too much chaos. There was one point where I essentially took over and I got on the long range and I said, guards, you go over there, we're here, stabilize, and let's move, right? Because we were all over the place. Like it almost felt like there was no structure and everyone was just doing their own thing. So that rant, all to say, let's look at our fundamentals again, right? Small unit tactics to the max, okay? This isn't the old Dwarves ops where we're going village to village and we're clearing buildings and it's nice and easy, right? That every individual can kind of do their own thing and we'll still be fine in that sort of situation. Here, you live and die as a unit. That's how this sort of op goes. And I'm very happy that Dwarves is doing this because I think we need this wake up. And now if I'm talking crazy talk, please feel free to tell me that. But I think I made some points.
The one thing I will say is I agree with every single one of your points. However, the one caveat to that is don't hijack command in the middle of an op. It leads to confusion.
I mean, I just needed y'all to get the situation straight. It was not
I'm
going
aware,
well.
as I said, I agree with all your points. But you undermined Langley and kind of hijacked command, and it would have been a case of like, okay, yeah, just keep it for debrief. If the rest of the op had just ended up being a slog, it would have ended up just being a slog, and we might have ended up having to call it early, just due to time limitations. But like I said, I agree with all your points. Just please, in the future, don't hijack command.
I made that decision because I felt that we were at a point where things were no longer fun. If you guys prefer to slog through it, then that's fine. I won't do that again. But I wasn't having fun, I'll be honest.
And I think that's the important part, is that we want to make sure that the op is remaining to be a good time. So I know where you're coming from, Fuzz, but I think that Bix probably did make the right call of just a quick, hey guys, listen, we just need to tighten it up, and then calm down, breathe. Here's what we're gonna do. So obviously we don't want to make a habit of doing that, but
I mean, I think that's the only time I've done that because
Right.
it was bad. Like
No,
just
that's
from
fair.
the rifleman level, I was looking around. I was like, this is bad.
Well, as I said, I agree with all your points. However, potentially, just say to Langley, hey, at least ask or just pass it up to Langley and say, hey, here are some recommendations, and do it that way.
I was doing that for the most part. And again, the reason I stepped in, the mist descended. Langley wasn't listening. I mean, and again, nothing against Langley. It was a lot of individual issues that was causing this, right?
I was being slow at that point in time to react to what Vix was telling me, so.
They're not Langley's fault, right? It's not just a leadership thing. It's every single person needs to step back and reevaluate. This is still a semi-serious unit. So we're not going to blob. We're not going to rush off against every contact. We're not going to, target fixate and miss the fact that we're getting flanked by 3 dudes with rocket launchers, right?
Yeah, in this specific case, yes, you doing that not saved the op, but kept it from continuing its downward spiral. But just as Shepard said, let's try not to make a habit.
It's not a habit. I'm
aware, as you've said, this is literally the first time you've ever done it.
Yeah, had to kind of bite myself on that one, and I usually don't do that. Anyways,
If anyone
Now let's-
disagrees with anything, feel free to put it in the Discord. I think that there's a lot we can learn from what happened today. I still had fun. I still enjoyed it. I hope you all still enjoyed it. Just keep things in mind going forward.
And with that in mind, let's hear from Lily.
Oh boy. As per usual with the jungle stuff, I didn't have any obvious ideas of how to handle this up, I'm going to be real. My main ideas for the directions we approached the bases from was just trying to limit the angles that they could fire upon us and looking for points in their defenses that, at least from the map, seemed weaker than others. I think I could have done a little better at that overall, but you know, in terms of the actual op itself, yeah, parts of it were a complete slog. We got bogged down, especially on that first bit, and then in that little valley section between the two hills, and that is entirely my fault. I should have ordered us to both move back earlier from that first point where we got slaughtered by that cannon, and then on the second point in the valley, I should have been a little quicker to react. I'm going to be honest, I was just a little bit overwhelmed at that point with just the situation we were in and also Vix hounding me as well. I'm sorry, Vix. It is just the truth. I do appreciate your hounding and appreciate the comments you said. You were absolutely right in everything you said there, but it was what was happening there on my side. So I'm sorry about that, and I'll work on that as well. Other than that, and other than the points Vix raised, things went reasonably okay overall. We got the objectives done. It was a bit of a slog. It was a bit of a slaughter. But we took the hills, and I'm going to be taking a lot of notes away from this on how I can improve what I've been doing. Ed, you did brilliant work. JTAC, good job as well, even with the radio issues you were having. Hopefully those get resolved. And Fuzz, lovely work leading the ever-dwindling guard squad.
Yeah, Zern had to jump out about halfway through, so we lost our one-man engineer supply.
Oof.
I think he, at the beginning, had 15 like M112 demo blocks for short fuse.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The only other thing that I'll add is thank you all for playing, and I hope you all had fun despite my lackluster leadership today.
I still would not say it was lackluster.
Okay, let's go to Fuzz.
I mean, my people did the best they could considering the trying to cover every angle we could, and with the numbers we had, we did get slapped and mass cast a couple times, but welcome to jungle warfare, as Vic said. I do agree that we could work on the spacing issues a little bit. Wasn't too horrific anytime I looked, but then again, I was down a lot of the time because bullet magnet fuzz strikes again. Yeah, overall, good up. That's I probably won't be able to do it, unfortunately, because of work. I was actually given the day off today, so that's why I'm here. But if anyone would be able to try and sit down with Hawks and try and square away the TFAR issue we were having, Hawks, because I don't know what was actually happening. Because there was a lot of times Hawks was trying to call over the JTAC net, and he was just transmitting on our short range, despite the fact his TFAR was saying transmitting on long range 5.5. So, if anyone would be willing to try and, as I said, get that squared away. Other than that, Shepherd, you only minorly roasted us. I had about 20 thermal burns at one point, but it was mostly fine. Yeah, I think good up. Shepard.
Right. It was my turn to fly the ancient shitbox today, so I needed something responsibility free for the most part. Overall went well. I only crashed twice. The first getting golden BB'd in the engine while I was trying to take out those def copters and just I think I ate a tree. And the second time again with a tree, thought I pulled up far enough. It turns out I had not. Apart from that, this was enjoyable from my perspective because I was flying above the jungle and not suffering in it. I think Hoxton did a pretty good job as JTAC. Obviously, sometimes couldn't get a hold of him, so I had to call over to 5-0 just to find out because I didn't know if he'd gone down or if T-Far was just being an asshole. But he did, give me some pretty decent pace of strikes to do. I was trying to be, enough variety to always have something to use. Yeah, apart from that, I could have had a little bit more consistent air contact. I think there was 3 fixed wing total, 2 of which I shot down, and 1 of which I'm claiming to kill because he C-fit and literally just drove into the ground. But it still counts.
That's a kill.
Yep. Also, yeah, def copters are a massive pain in the ass to try and kill, which is why I actually grabbed a rack of sidewinders because hitting with them with the gun is infuriating. Yeah.
Oh, that was me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I definitely appreciate what you were dealing with. God, that fucking sucks.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
What
honestly,
the fuck?
well, that was interesting.
Yeah,
Honestly, seeing some MiGs would have been a more consistent fight because those fucking the looted Xiphons just fly so fucking weird.
Yeah, I was watching you on the tail of the one that dropped bombs on us towards the end of the op. He was just flying in big, weird arcs and then would just twitch with like ridiculous nose authority and then go back to flying long, slow arcs.
Yeah, that's the orc bomber.
Yeah, it's the orc bomber. It's fucking weird. I actually smacked him with a sidewinder, and I think I did enough damage, and I hit him with a couple times with the guns just to make sure, and he went out and did
It dies very slowly.
Yeah, so I was like, I hit it with the sidewinder, figure that's probably enough, and then
it just kind of like lazy dives into the ground when you damage it.
Apart from that, air to ground strikes were fine. I think I was reasonably on target. A couple times I was kind of eyeballing them in the start, and then I gave the bomb camera a shot, and it seemed to be accurate. So I'm like, okay, cool, should work. And then that napalm that almost crushed you guys. Yeah, that was supposed to drop like another 50 to 70 meters away from you in the middle of all of those bunkers and things. For some reason, the first one dropped short, the second one dropped long. So
it's okay. It adds to the dramatic effect.
Right. But
anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go chew out a different unit.
Oh yeah.
Sure thing.
Thank you all for coming.
Alana Tassanis.
Oh yes. God, she's a fucking Asari.
Of course I'm an Asari. What do you think? I even have a backstory. I was definitely a stripper on Ilium.
Airhead
right.
fun.
You go shake your blue titty somewhere.
Mass Effect unit.
Yeah. Yeah. Long story short, airhead fun. That T-Far issue, I don't think I've ever had. Obviously, I wouldn't know, but I know somebody in another unit, Pog, Daydrug, has had that problem consistently where he'll be trying to talk on long range, and it goes over short range. And I don't know why.
Yeah, I noticed that because I play in Pog as well. Dave does have that a lot.
Is it something to do with your control key?
No.
No, it's the same keybinds no matter what. It's just, I don't know.
It's
see if you
control
can
caps lock for me.
See if you can do a reinstall of the T-Far plugin, and then if that works, fantastic. I doubt I will be here next week to find out whether or not it works.
No, I won't be here either.
Got it.
Yeah, you didn't have any trouble setting up the alternates there, right?
No, I had no trouble. It was all there and whatnot. It's just for some reason whenever I clicked my fucking key bindings, it said that, but half the time it was either A, not transmitting, or transmitting on a different radio for some reason.
Also, where it's sometimes where you're just holding down the key, because I could hear you talking, I'm assuming over local to fuzz, but you were transmitting on the long range. So were you trying to talk on short range at that point?
I don't know, like my thing for short range is just caps lock. And my thing for Long range is control caps lock. But it was saying you are transmitting on 55.
I'm not sure what the fix is there, to be honest. You could try to reinstall the plugin and see if that works, but I don't know.
Right. Dwarves. Unless Shepard, you got anything else, and then we're gonna open it up to PTS.
Nope. Like I said, apart from, I would ask dwarves if who actually got the kill on the Stomp It and the Knight, but that's just out of curiosity. Apart from that, no.
That's out of the kill markers you want to draw on the side of your aircraft.
Look, I fucking dumped my rocket pods into Stomp's face, and then I think I direct impacted it with that fucking daisy cutter and the Knight.
God. Anyway, dwarves.
I can say I will let you have both of those kills. I had to end key the Knight because of,
Knight.
Yeah, like weird damage models and stuff like that. But you direct hit it with a bomb that's gonna kill it.
The only other thing on the aircraft was my 2 750 cam napalm, so I was just gonna roast the pilot if that didn't work.
Yep. And then, funnily enough, apparently the heavy bolter can almost instantly disable the Stompa. Because the heavy bolter opened up on it and killed most of the crew. Killed most of the crew inside.
Wait, which one?
Damage.
That's my kill.
Which one? Uzas's heavy bolter or my heavy bolter?
The Uzas.
Medium bolter, medium stubber, I think.
So it got stuck there, and it still had a bunch of guys inside it, and then it got bombed and detonated. But you basically track the thing, and then Shepard bombed it and killed it.
I will say, it was funny. I don't know if me flying in front of it did it, but I saw the fucking little manned rocket fly off into the fucking jungle.
Oh yeah, half a second before it died, it tried to fire off a shot, and then it detonated, and it it worked perfectly. But
Got the rocket on my foot that I posted in media.
I didn't expect to kill it. I just expected it to get its attention, so that way we'd call Shepard in.
Yeah, no, you have decrewed it.
Wow.
You killed the driver, a bunch of the gunners, and the commander. So
wow.
It was set. It set itself to civilian for a short while because it just had nobody to actually man the thing, and then it finally came back.
That is nice.
And then
Also,
yeah.
Heavy bolter go brrr tonight.
But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I am very sorry for creating if it was such a slog and, if anything, overstimulating experience. Just trying to be down there on myself. It's a situation of I probably would have had to leave the op because of my issues.
I flat out felt like I had schizophrenia half the time.
Yeah.
Well,
honestly, I think you kind of nailed the
you have
deal.
a flamer alert that came up behind us. Were you RCing that?
Every flamer I have to RC because by default they don't know how to shoot the things.
Okay, well, because you came up and I saw the flame, and I'm like, wait. Then I turned on. I'm like, because you got right between Vindicta and I think Alpha. As we were pushing through the woods, so I was like, nice.
But yeah, you can check the unit lounge to see one of the notes in my op notes was literally just create a heck on earth situation. So I hope I was able to create that. Sorry, I am very sorry. Yep, sorry for this going a bit too long. But if you got any other feedback for me, please feel free to let me know. And I have to try and figure out what to do next.
Only feedback, good op. Ran out of ammo twice, which very good op. If I had to run out of ammo with a heavy bolter.
Right. Hey.